Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Popcorn Podcast, where we're still recovering from our 3-hour-long episode last week. My name is Fergus Clark. I'm joined here, as always, with my cat Mickey and my co-host Jack. How you doing, Jack?
I like to know that I'm below your cat, Mickey.
Yeah, you're kind of I mean, in terms of listing, yeah. He's here
Yeah.
once again. Again, you can't see him. You might be able to.
Oh, he's just chilling.
There he is. There he is.
Hi, Mickey. Hi, Mickey.
He
doesn't
you don't
hello,
sound
he's-
enthusiastic to see him.
He's very rude. He doesn't say hello to me. That's
Yeah,
why I'm
he
not
is a bit-
enthusiastic.
He's a bit
He's
of a
just, he's
shit,
just
to be honest.
sitting there. He's not saying anything.
Yeah, I know. He's not a social boy.
Ah, fair enough.
How you doing,
Fergus,
Jack?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm alright. Yeah, my hay fever seems to have died down.
That's good. That's very
Yeah.
good. Well, we've not had much of a summer, to be fair. So
No, it's been terrible. Dude,
you
my
won't even-
shifts at work have been getting cancelled left, right, and center because the weather's been so bad.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
bad. Like we normally have. I was just saying this to one of my friends the other day. Is we normally have like so many barbecues in
Yeah.
summer, and this summer we've just. I think we've had one, and it wasn't even at our house.
Mm.
Like it's just
Yeah.
insane because the weather's just been absolutely terrible.
It's the middle of July, and I looked at the weather forecast for tomorrow, and it's meant to be thunder and lightning where I am.
Oh, great!
yeah.
That's what I want to hear. You know, you
Yeah,
made my day.
exactly.
I have got a bit of big news, and I'll share
Oh.
it on the podcast.
Okay.
I speak about some of my friends, Courtney and Ryan,
Uh-huh.
and they are avid listeners of the podcast. They have just had their first baby together.
Oh! Oh, congratulations! Woo,
Congratulations,
yeah!
Courtney and Ryan.
Is it boy or girl?
It's a boy. His name
Oh,
is Asher.
Fergus. Oh.
No, Asher. Fergus. Do you know what? For the next one, when they have their next baby, I will suggest Fergus.
Thank you, Jack.
will
Yeah,
say- Out of love for the popcorn.
yeah,
podcast.
exactly. It's a good reference. Not everyone will get it, but
Yeah.
those that know, kind of thing. Yeah.
Fergus Jack McCurdy.
Yeah,
Like middle
brilliant.
name Jack, first name Fergus. I think.
Perfect.
Just call him Popcorn. Like.
Yeah, the Popcorn Podcast.
So what have you been watching recently, Fergus?
Oh, that's a good question. I need some time to think about this. Do you want to
Okay,
go first,
tell
Jack?
Let me go first because I've been a busy boy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
I've been watching a lot since the last podcast. I need to go on my letterbox to remind me. Okay. I have watched 5 films since the last podcast, Fergus, which is I think pretty impressive for me.
Yeah. I mean, I was gonna say I've watched 5 films in like the past 2 days. But,
Yeah, but
yeah.
five
You know.
for me. One
Yeah,
kinda-
that
one
is
a day,
dedication. To be
almost.
fair.
So I watched the first one that I watched is I finished off my Bond rewatch
That's right. Yes.
because I'm going to be doing a Bond ranking on the channel.
First
and this
video in
one-
like 5 years.
Yeah, literally. This one I'd never actually seen before. It was one of 2 that I hadn't seen in the Bond franchise because they're not official movies per se. They're kind of, I was going to say spin-off, but they're not even spin-offs, just other companies' attempts at doing
Yeah.
Bond films. And it was Never Say Never Again. And
Yeah. This is Sean Connery. if
yeah,
I'm
so
correct. Yeah.
yeah, it's an odd film because basically it's a remake of Thunderball.
Right.
It's like the same story, just a little bit more updated for the 80s, I guess.
Now I
um,
did see.
Yep.
To my excitement, that Rowan Atkinson made a cameo in it.
Rowan Atkinson's in it. He's not in it as much as I would have liked him to be in it, but his scenes are gold, absolutely gold. He's a funny guy. But basically the film was like born out of like copyright issues and stuff because basically Ian Fleming developed this idea for a movie with these 2 other guys. I can't remember their name. And then Ian Fleming took that film idea and wrote Thunderball without their permission. So this is the writers, the guys that were writing that with Ian Fleming, they made Never Say Never Again. Because they were bitter about Thunderball being made, which fair enough.
Yeah, that's valid.
I just think it's a bit mad that they got Sean Connery to be in it. Like, he must have been. It was 1983. He must have been a little bit desperate at that kind of time in his career. Like,
yeah, it was before the big success of Sir Billy.
Yes, of course. Absolute piece of cinema, Sir Billy.
For sure, yeah. It was kind of a dry patch between the Bond era and Sir Billy era for Sean Connery.
Yeah, so it was a good film. It's definitely low down on my Bond ranking, but there's only like a couple Bond movies I actually don't like. Everything like up from like I think like 24 up, I get something out of. And Never Say Never Again was good. And it's an interesting one because it's always normally at the bottom of people's rankings, below the 1960s Casino Royale, which is just insane to me.
Yeah, that's like your least favorite movie.
Yeah, it's definitely down there as one of my least favorite films. But yeah, Never Say Never Again was good, and to not give any spoilers away for my upcoming video, I'll say about a 6 out of 10. I would give it. It was a solid time.
All right, that's valid.
Have you had time to think about what you've been watching, Fergus?
Yeah. Well, first of all, I want to make a correction to last week's video. I found myself doing this often. Last week we were talking about The Elephant Man, and you asked me, have I seen any David Lynch movies that I don't like? And I said no, I've liked all of them so far. That was a lie. I was looking for my list in Letterboxd of all the films I've seen this year, and I noticed one that I'd completely forgotten existed that I watched a couple months ago. Called Dune, directed by David Lynch.
Oh, David Lynch's Dune.
I did not like that.
No,
I only got the Blu-ray because it was like a couple quid with any purchase at HMV.
That's why I got it at HMV as well. It was like $2.99 or something.
Yeah, and I watched it like just after watching Dune Part 2, and it was so embarrassing in comparison. I'm not gonna talk about David Lynch's Dune very much because it's not.
I was going to quickly ask. Basically, it's the first two films. So like, the first two new Dune films is all of David Lynch's first Dune film. Is that correct?
Yeah, basically.
How can you pack that much story into one film?
That's the fucking problem, isn't it? He doesn't do very well. It's weird because like every 10 minutes when we cut to a new scene, we have to have a narrator come in and be like, over the past few years, this is what happened to these characters or whatever. It's really not very good.
I wonder if it was one of those things where it was kind of, I don't know, he was kind of bullied by like companies and stuff, because it doesn't seem like the type of choice he would make.
Yeah, I don't know the full backstory behind it, but I know he doesn't like it.
Oh, okay.
I know that much.
Do you know that he turned down directing Return of the Jedi to direct?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So
what could have been?
He made the wrong choice there.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. No, to be fair, like Dune has potential, as we know now, from Denis Villeneuve's films.
Yeah.
There's huge potential with Dune, but that film, it didn't have the budget or the amount of time or anything to properly tell the story, I think.
Well,
in like 2 hours, it just doesn't.
I'm looking forward to watching it, Fergus.
Oh, don't! Sting's in it. He plays Feyd-Rautha, which is Austin Butler.
Yeah,
he plays Austin Butler's character from Dune 2.
Oh no!
Yeah, all the villains. You know how Harkonnen. That's shocking, man.
Yeah, I know. I've got it in the collection. I've not had time. It's a long movie.
Yeah, no, it's fair enough. Very good though. Much better than the first one. But you know how the Harkonnen oh, sorry.
On you go.
I was just gonna say, you know how the Harkonnen in Denis films are like white, bald men, or like quite scary looking. In David Lynch's Dune, they're just like obese ginger men for some reason. They're all just like they're not white. Well, they are white, but they're not like pale white. They're just white ginger guys. It's really weird.
Why? I don't get it.
No.
Like, these are such strange choices, and I feel like even though I've never seen a David Lynch film, he normally knows how to like create well atmosphere.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's what he does best.
So what happened with Dune?
I have no idea, man.
um,
I kind of want to look into it a bit more. It's
yeah,
curious.
I was just gonna say, like, in watching, because I rewatched the first Dune a few
Hmm.
months ago, and it's a long film, and it's a
Yeah,
very it's a draggy movie. But
yeah,
in retrospect, I would say it's all the story in it is kind of needed.
yeah,
Like it's all worthwhile
yeah,
telling, and I feel like if you were to put that down at 2 hours and then put the second film in with it as
yeah,
well,
yeah.
that's not a good call.
The first scene is like 2 hours 20, right? And then
Something like that. It's a long
part two
film.
is 2 hours 40. So that's
Mhm.
like 5 hours right there. And David Lynch tries to do it in like two, which
Yeah,
is not gonna work. Yeah, I guess that's the
yeah,
thing. Like the first Dune movie that came out in this kind of new reboot, I guess you could say.
yeah.
From what was it 2020? The first Dune came out.
2021.
2021. Uh, yeah. I mean, you could argue it's a bit slow and it drags a bit, but
Mm,
yeah, at least it takes time to establish a world. Uh,
exactly. Yeah,
it's
yeah.
weird that like one one film is like too short and packs in too much. I mean, the other side of the coin is like too long.
Yeah,
It's weird.
definitely. I yeah. The only thing I don't really like about the first Dune is it does feel like a long movie. Like you
Yeah,
feel the runtime,
yeah.
100%.
I don't think
Um,
that's the case with part two. I didn't really feel that with part two.
I've heard so many people say part two is way better, and
Yeah.
like I'm a big fan of part one. I've got it like a 4 out of 5 on Letterboxd. Like I really enjoy
Mhm.
it, so I'm looking forward to getting to part two. It may be a 5 out of 5 film for me. Who
It
knows?
could be. Yeah, it's
Could
been for a
be.
lot of people. Our friend
Yeah,
Mark gave the first Dune like a free, I think, and then
yeah,
Dune Part Two 4.5. So
yeah.
that should
So
tell you everything.
yes. So do you want to actually tell us a film that you've
Oh
watched
right,
this week?
okay. Sorry, brief anecdote. Right, last
uh,
month I'm subscribed to Mubi. You know what Mubi is?
yes.
Yeah. So I'm
Yeah.
subscribed to that, and last month I was like, well, this is a bit unreasonable. It's quite expensive, and I'm not really using it that much. I'm going to cancel it. And it's like, oh,
Hmm.
well, I'll get through a couple of films on my watch list before I cancel it. So I watched
Yep.
Plan 9 from Outer Space. Fucking terrible. Not going to get into
Yep.
that.
Yep.
Then I forgot to cancel it, so I had it for another month. Great.
Fair enough.
So okay,
Fair
I'm
enough.
canceling it this month. So I've been watching a bunch of films from there for the past few days. So I watched the first one I watched. Let me get my Letterboxd out. I think I only watched three, as a matter of fact, but it was three that I
Okay.
really wanted to watch off my watch list. So I watched The Good, the Bad, the Weird by Kim Ji Woon, which is a
Okay.
Korean Western film. It's a lot of fun. It's a really
Yeah.
fun movie. Yeah, the plot's a bit weak, but it's really very silly. There's really good action in it. It's got
Okay.
the dad from Parasite, like the poor
Ah.
family dad from
Okay.
Parasite. He's really funny
Yep.
in it.
I've never
Uh,
heard of it.
yeah, I think like 40K people have seen it on Letterboxd,
Okay.
but
The good,
it's
the bad, and the weird.
yeah.
Okay.
And it fulfills that title, but it's really fun.
Yeah. I need to check it out.
And then I watched The Worst Person in the World, which you've probably heard of that.
No, that's one I've really been wanting to watch.
Yeah, it's really good as well.
Yeah. I've
Uh,
heard nothing but good things about it.
quite an emotional film in like it's in a bit of a subtle way, I think. It's
Mm.
not like heavy-handed with its emotions, but it definitely you kind of feel it because the character is really relatable
Yeah.
in it. And yeah, it's a brilliant film. Would
What
would, would definitely recommend it.
what language is that film in?
Norwegian.
Norwegian.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
not
It's one that I've heard so many good things about.
mm,
Like I remember when it came out, it actually got quite a bit of Oscar buzz. But I
yeah,
don't
it
think it was
probably
actually
did.
nominated. Was it nominated for much?
I don't know. I mean 2021 wasn't a huge year for cinema.
That is true. Yeah.
Uh like before I watched Worst Person in the World, my favorite movie from 2021 was Suicide Squad because there
Oh,
was like
sure.
that little that came out.
I don't know what my favorite film from 2021 is. I will tell you.
Okie dokie.
You carry on with your next movie, and I'll get that
Oh,
up.
okay, okay. And then last film I watched on Mubi was Park Chan-wook's Decision to Leave.
Oh yeah, Park Chan
Yeah.
Wook's he's a big director.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's a notable guy.
As you know, I love Old Boy.
Yes.
I don't know if I've ever mentioned that on here, but I do love Old Boy. Uh, this is my second film I've seen of his. There's a few others I need to watch. Handmaiden I have on Blu-ray, so I'll get around to that at some point.
Yep.
But Decision to Leave again was really fantastic. The direction in it was really great. A lot of the camera work was really fantastic, and it's quite emotional by the end as well. It
Yep.
had an ending that really kind of stuck with me after I watched it.
Was it?
So
I think it was a couple of podcast episodes ago. We mentioned that he's got like a full Vengeance trilogy, and Old Boy's part
yeah,
of that.
yeah,
Those are
I need to
films
watch
that
that.
I really want to check out.
Me
Just
too.
to say I've seen the trilogy, you know.
Mm.
But yeah, the only film I've seen of him is Old Boy, and it was very good. So I need to watch some more.
Yeah, I really need to watch A Handmaiden because I love the two films of his that I've seen, so I should really get around to that because that's meant to be really great as well. But yeah, Decision to Leave was brilliant. I don't know if
Yeah,
you know anything about it. It's
not
about
really.
it's about a detective that investigates the suspicious death of a man on a mountaintop. Soon he begins to suspect the deceased's wife, while being unsettled by his attraction to her.
Okay.
It's very good. I thought it was
Yeah.
gonna be a bit like Anatomy of a Fall with this whole like, did this woman push her husband or not? But it
Yeah.
wasn't really. It wasn't really like that at all.
Good. It
So
sounds interesting. Another director that is kind of in that same kind of vein is Bong Joon Ho, who
sure,
the only film I've ever seen of his is Parasite.
likewise.
So is that the only Bong Joon Ho film you've seen?
Yeah. Oh no, no,
I, I,
I've seen Okja.
oh, okay. I thought you would have seen loads. Not gonna lie.
No, I really want to watch Memories of Murder. That's
Yeah,
really high
I
on my
really,
watch list.
I really want to watch The Host. The Host looks
Oh yeah,
sick.
yeah. The host is
A proper Korean monster movie. Just looks
yeah,
awesome.
yeah. I
And
really want to check it out.
Snowpiercer as well is one that's really
That's
high
right.
up on my
Yeah.
list.
And then there's his
Um,
movie Mickey 17, which was meant to come out this year, but I
okay.
think it's coming out next year now.
Oh, okay. Is that his next?
Robert Pattinson.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I
I
was
don't,
really excited for it.
I don't think I've heard of this.
Really?
Yeah, don't think it's came my way.
There's a big thing about it when it got delayed a couple weeks ago. Yeah,
I
it
don't think
it
what's
looks
that
like it's
about?
gonna be really good. It's about a guy that like clones himself after he dies or whatever. Every
All
time he
right,
dies,
okay.
he wakes up as a clone, kind of thing. I think anyway. I'm pretty sure that's the kind of synopsis.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah.
My favorite film from 2021 is I'll give you two answers because it's Bo Burnham's Inside
Mm,
is my number one, but some people wouldn't necessarily consider that a film.
sure.
So Last Night in Soho is
Oh, yeah. Not seen that yet.
my
Really need to.
numero two, and then I've got
I
Tick Tick Boom and Spider-Man: No Way Home.
sure. No Dune.
Where is Dune? I'll tell you the now. I just clicked off the list, but it'll be up there. It'll be up there.
Mm.
Um, This is when I noticed my list wrong, and it's not even in it. Dune is 9th.
Ooh, that's lower than I thought it'd be.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd probably keep it there. To be fair, it's just below King Richard, and I've not seen King Richard in a while. So I
Sure.
might swap them at some point.
Yeah,
But
I've not seen a lot of movies from 2021.
it's one that I've actually surprisingly seen quite a few from. I've seen 27 films from 2021.
Really? Let me. I don't have a list or anything. I'm not gonna count them. Fuck that.
Do you know
Uh,
what year? Do you know what year you've seen the most films from?
I think 2023.
2023. Okay.
Yeah, just because I
I'm
started going to the
29.
cinema like every other day.
I'm 2019.
Mm,
Like 2019 was like my year for films for some
mm.
reason. I just saw
Yeah,
like
2019
everything
will
that
be up
came
there
out.
for a lot of people.
Yeah, it was such a great year for movies, by the way.
Mm.
Like when you think back on it, and then we got like straight after we got 2020, which is famously one of the worst years. For
Yeah,
films. One of the
yeah,
worst years in general.
probably.
Yeah, like 2019. I remember just going to the cinema like every couple of weeks. Like it
Mm,
was became unhealthy obsession.
Yeah. There's Parasite, The Lighthouse, Uncut Gems. Great year.
Out of all them, I've only seen one.
Um, well, I think you'd really like Uncut Gems.
I need to check it out. Yeah, Adam Sandler in a serious role. I'm interested because I've only ever seen him doing comedy before.
You should watch Punch Drunk Love as well.
Yeah, is that Paul Thomas Anderson? No,
Paul Thomas Anderson.
Yeah, he's another director that I just need to crack on with and watch some more movies. Because I've seen Boogie Nights, and Boogie Nights is excellent, and then I've not seen like any other film by him. So
yeah, I've only seen Boogie Nights and Punch Drunk Love. I want to watch There Will Be Blood. That's one that's really high on my watch list, and Magnolia as well.
There Will Be Blood's infamous for being fantastic. On every single like best movies list, it's like at least top 10 is There Will Be Blood. Is always or like best performances. Daniel Day-Lewis is like his performance in that film is famously like fantastic. So
yeah, I'm really excited to get to that. I was gonna watch it, they took it off Netflix. This happens all the fucking time. I mentioned I've not seen Last Night in Soho. I was going to. I searched it up, not on Netflix anymore.
Bro, I thought it was still on Netflix.
It's typical.
They have a bad habit of doing this, man, because it's happened with me before. Like
literally, just as I'm gonna watch something.
Yeah, I remember. I can't remember what film it was, but I remember going to my friend's house, checking it was on Netflix like the day before. Going to my friend's house, typing in Netflix, gone. Like, bro, like
they could at least have the decency to tell you when it's gonna leave instead of just being the leaving soon bit.
Yeah, exactly. I don't really. I get like taking old stuff off and putting new stuff on. Like, fair enough, but like take off stuff that no one's interested. You've got so much stuff on there that no one's interested in, man.
Just take off like all the Netflix original shit.
Yeah, take off Riverdale. Like, get Riverdale.
Yeah. Everyone that wants to watch Riverdale has seen Riverdale by now.
That's so true. I watched the first season of Riverdale, and that was meant to be the good season, and I absolutely hated it. So I didn't continue.
I have no idea what Riverdale's meant to be. It's about like it's like the Jughead comics, right?
Yeah,
so Archie comics.
Yeah, so the first season's like it almost feels like a 1950s aesthetic kind of murder mystery. And like I get what it's going for, but it's a little bit too I don't know the word to use, but like 1 minute she's with this guy, and then the next minute she's with this guy, and then she goes back to that, and I can't be bothered with all that stuff.
So you're saying it's a little too American?
A little too American, yes. Spot on.
I know nothing about this show, but I remember when season 4 was coming out and seeing like, oh, this character's got fucking Scarlet Witch powers for some reason.
Yeah,
like,
so it's
what's
like,
going on?
It's delved into like witchcraft and stuff.
Yeah.
And they do like a musical episode every now and then. And
oh god.
Funnily enough, I've only ever seen the first season. And then I was just scrolling through Netflix one day bored, and I was like, oh, Riverdale. I'm just gonna watch the last episode.
Why?
Because why not? So I put on the last episode because the show's done now, thank God.
Yeah.
And it was literally the last episode is just a recap of like everything that's happened in the show. And I was like, this is perfect. I know everything that's
brilliant.
going on now.
I might just watch that then when I can say I've watched Riverdale.
Yeah, but I didn't like season 1, and everyone was like, "Oh, season 1's the best season," and I'm like, if that was the best season, I don't want to.
Sure, yeah.
And it went up to like I think the first season was 13 episodes, and then like it went up to like 22 episodes, and I was like, nah, I'm good. Another film.
On
you go.
Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say another show that kind of feels like that is 13 Reasons Why.
13 Reasons Why is an interesting one because like teenage me was obsessed with it. Like I used to season 1 and 2 I still kind of defend. Seasons 3 and 4 on the other hand, and in retrospect aren't great. But season 1 especially, I still think it's a really good season of TV.
Yeah, it just kind of feels like, again, like Riverdale, one of those shows. It's like an American kind of teenage high school dramas, but everyone that wants to watch it has seen it by now. kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. No one's checking out 13 Reasons Why these
Yeah.
days. I don't think many people watched season 4 when it came out.
No.
The one thing I will give season 4 is the last episode was good, and it wrapped things up quite nicely, I guess. But season 3, if you ever watch season 3, basically what happens is that the show turns into Riverdale. It becomes a murder mystery. Like one of the characters dies, and basically the full thing is who killed him, and it's like,
Oh
yeah,
god.
I don't care. How we went from a real dark show about a girl killing herself to let's do a little fun murder mystery kind of. Oh,
Let's do a musical episode.
Mate, don't, because they will. Don't manifest it, Fergus, because it will happen.
I've never watched it, so I can't really comment on it, but it just seems like I would not
Season
enjoy
1
this.
is solid. Like, season 1's a very good season of TV.
That's what we say about Riverdale.
No. Season 2 of 13 Reasons is good. There's definitely good in it. And then season 3 and 4, it goes like downhill fast. Season 4's got like horror scenes in it. Like they're trying to do like there's an episode set in the woods, and it's like meant to be like a slasher kind of thing,
God.
and it's absolutely terrible. It's so bad. And yeah, and there's a episode in season 4 set during a school shooting, and like the full episode is like who's doing the school shooting.
Oh my
and then
god.
one of the characters walks out. I won't say who, because actually, who's watching 13 Reasons Why? The main character, Clay.
Show of hands. Who among you? Who's doing
the main
it?
character, Clay, walks out of one of the classrooms, and the school shooter walks up to him with his mask on, with the gun, and takes his mask off, and then it's just Clay staring at him like it's. And the full thing is like, oh, I can't even remember, but it's like he sees himself as the bad guy or something.
Oh, that's really like, cool.
Great twist that's not been
Brilliant.
done 50,000 times before. Well done.
That's great. And on a completely uncontroversial subject matter too.
Yes.
That's the best way you could pull that off.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure at the end they're like, oh, it was just a false alarm. Everyone got out of the class, which feels like even more of a like this is a waste of time. What we're doing.
Yeah, fuck that.
So yeah. Another film that I've watched recently is I watched I wasn't going to talk about this one, but I'll quickly mention it. I watched
That's what we say every week.
The Last Samurai.
Oh yeah.
Starring Mr. Tom Cruise.
Thomas Cruise.
Good film. Very, very good film actually. I can't see myself rushing to rewatch it anytime soon.
Sure.
But it was a good film. It was quite emotional. The third act was really emotional. I would say it starts off very slowly. Like I kind of in the first half hour felt I wasn't really enjoying it.
Mm-hmm.
And then basically what happens is he goes to this town. And when he starts like meeting some of the locals in that town, I was like, okay, this film's getting good. And
yeah, it's local hero.
Yeah, it's basically a local hero with Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
And then the third act's very emotional actually, which is very good. I gave it a 3.5. It was verging on a 4. One of those. Shot really nicely as well. The only thing is, this is so stupid on my behalf. We were watching it as a family, me, mum, and dad, and a lot of because there's a lot of scenes in Japanese, because it's set in Japan, and there was no subtitles when they were speaking in Japanese, and we were like, oh, this is such a cool thing to do, like a very unique thing to do, not let us know what they're saying in Japanese. I didn't turn the subtitles on. You needed to turn on the subtitles.
Yeah, I hate when movies do it. I done the exact same thing when we were watching Inglourious Bastards during the opening scene where Christoph Waltz's character comes to the farmhouse. But we got like 3 minutes into that scene, and we're like, oh wait, are we meant to turn subtitles on? And we had to restart it.
Yeah, it's annoying. So we never bothered restarting it because we were an hour in.
Yeah,
we noticed that we had to do that, but I don't think we missed out on much. I think we turned it on at the right time because like the subtitles actually started being like necessary for like there was like 10-minute scenes in Japanese, and we're like, imagine watching that without the subtitles.
Imagine the bits that you missed would have raised it to like 4 stars.
Oh, bro,
Like, it would have been really compelling dialogue that you just totally missed.
But no, it was a good film. And then the one that I'm really excited to talk about, which I'll very briefly once again touch on, is Jerry Maguire.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Copland.
Oh, I can talk about Copland.
No, it's okay. Talk about Jerry Maguire.
Jerry Maguire, such a good movie. It is genuinely fantastic.
Now this is Thomas again, isn't it?
Mr. Thomas. I've watched 3 films this month, all with Mr. Thomas Cruise.
Yeah, you're a bit of a fanboy.
Yeah, exactly. I do like the guy. To be fair, he's an odd man in real life.
Yeah, we just need to ignore some of his his views in that regard.
But in terms of acting, I think he's actually really good, and actually, maybe a little bit underrated, and that might sound a little bit too bad to say because he's one of the most popular actors in the world.
Yeah,
but like,
I think he gets associated with like. Yeah, exactly. He's associated with like Mission Impossible and that, and he's really good in Mission Impossible. Don't get me wrong, but people think he's more of like an action star, but he does do a lot of drama as well.
Yeah. So yeah, Jerry Maguire was really good. I can just only really say just watch it. I was very kind of not put off by it, but I didn't think I was going to like it very much. I thought it was just going to be your classic kind of crappy rom-com drama, whatever. It was actually surprisingly really funny. I laughed quite a lot during the film. Tom Cruise is excellent in it. And also Renee Zellweger is in it.
Oh, sure.
And I normally don't like her at all. She does my absolute nut in almost like every film she's in. She's very good here, and kind of showed me how good an actress she actually is. Which was nice to see.
She is really good in Chicago.
I've never seen Chicago.
She's very annoying in Chicago, but her whole character is meant to be.
Sure. The only thing I've really seen with her is the Bridget Jones films.
Oh god, don't get me started. Not bad movies, but fucking hell, her her fucking English voice.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, Jesus.
So just like that's kind of what I thought Renee Zellweger was, and she's actually really good in this film.
Don't forget B-movie.
Bro, do you know what? I never knew it was her until I watched this film, and I was like, it sounds like the woman from Vanessa from B-movie.
The iconic B-movie with a great scene where Barry fantasizes about being in love with her. That's a great moment.
You like jazz?
Oh god, yeah, and then the plane crash scene, like the dream sequence.
Do you know what? The only time I've recently watched B-movie is I watched it with one of my friends, and we played a drinking game where we drank every time the word B was said.
Oh. No, you'd have to give up.
That was a fun time.
You would have to give up like 10 minutes into, or you wouldn't survive that.
We survived it. We were done in, but we survived it.
Last time I watched it was, I think, after I watched The Beekeeper. So that was really terrible because that was just like 4 hours of straight bee puns nonstop.
Good double bill there, Fergus.
Yeah, I know. I was proud of myself for it.
But yeah, Jerry Maguire was genuinely excellent. I give it
I've heard only good
things. A 4.5. Which I think out of all my friends, I'm actually the highest person, like got the highest rating. Which is interesting. I think most people have it about a 4 stars or 3.5, but I don't know. I got something out of it that maybe some other people didn't. It was a good movie.
Sure.
Very good movie.
I've heard of it. I've heard good things, so I'll probably check it out.
Okay, Fergus, do you want to give us another one that you've watched, or
I have to?
Yeah, one more. Go on.
Okay, one more. Okay, can it be a TV show?
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna say I've been watching The League of Gentlemen. Because we've been talking about Inside Number 9 last week. Just thought it'd be nice to mention I'm watching The League of Gentlemen currently, which is another Steve Pemberton, Reece Shearsmith Show also Mark Gatiss as well. And is it Jeremy Dyson? That's the other guy. Is that the name of it?
I
Fuck.
couldn't tell you.
He's the other writer on it. He doesn't act in it, which is why I can't remember his name. But
Oh, okay. Yep,
yeah,
sure.
yeah. League of Gentlemen's really good. I know you told me you watched a couple episodes and you didn't really get into it.
I think I watched the first 2 episodes, and
Mhm.
it wasn't really my thing. But I don't know. It might
Yeah,
be something I could get into.
I will say it's probably one of the weirdest shows I've watched. It's really
Yeah,
peculiar.
yeah,
The humor is very just strange in a way I didn't expect after watching Inside Number Nine.
yeah,
Because
sure.
Inside Number Nine is a more traditional sense of humor. The League of Gentlemen is fucking weird. Like every
Yeah,
episode, the vet shows up and he just brutally murders an animal in some way by mistake. It's so strange.
yep. It's
Uh,
basically it's set in this kind of weird town, right?
yeah, Royston
That
Vasey. Yeah,
yeah, and just everyone in it is it's a bit fucking strange.
yeah, yeah. Especially Edward and Tubbs, who everyone knows runs a local shop for local people.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Those scenes are terrifying. Every scene in the local shop is an absolute horror story.
do Stephen Reese play multiple characters in it?
Yeah, Steve Reese and Mark Gatiss, they play all the main characters basically.
Cool.
They just kind of
It
take
might
turns.
it might be something that I will get into like eventually.
Mm.
But I think I've told you this before. I watched it when I came back from Florida, and I
Yeah.
was jet lagged out my mind, and I was just like, I need something to watch, and I put on League of Gentlemen. And I think I was just like,
Not a
I
good
wasn't
idea.
ready for this kind of mind fuck material. Like,
Yeah.
it was
Yeah, for
just
sure.
so strange.
I'll say for anyone interested, which is nobody, my favorite character is Pauline from the Job Center.
Holly.
She's my favorite.
Okay.
Uh,
It has been years. I've like you're saying these characters' names, and I'm like, oh yeah, sure. I can't remember who.
no, do you remember the Job Center?
Not really.
Oh, okay. She
I
kind of
remember
runs that.
I remember one scene in a shop, in I think the first episode.
Was it a local shop?
Yeah, I think it was a local shop, Fergus.
That's good.
Um, and I remember I think it was Steve Pemberton plays like a character, and his nose is lit up like that.
Yeah, that would
Yeah,
be that's the local shop.
yeah. And then I was like, oh, this isn't. I don't think this is for me.
I think they're like that in Psychoville, which is the other show we done.
Okay. Okay.
And also I don't know if you watched any Inside Number Nine since we last done a podcast.
I've watched 3 episodes.
Have you gone to season 5 yet?
No, yet.
Okay, season 5, episode 2 is basically just a Psychoville episode. They just
Okay.
bring in some characters from Psychoville. It's a weird episode. If you don't know anything about Psychoville like me, then it's kind of off-putting, I guess. But I quite like the episode.
Season 5, episode 2.
Yeah, Death Be Not Proud.
Okay.
Jenna Coleman's in it as well.
Oh, I love Jenna Coleman.
Yeah, she's not in it as much as I'd like.
The last one I watched was To Having to Hold. So that kind of shows you where I
good
am with the
episode.
show.
Won't talk about that episode because spoilers, and we'll cover it in a future episode. But that is a
Yeah.
good episode.
Yeah. Last thing before we move on to the main event. As
40
you said,
minutes as usual.
I watched Copland.
Oh yeah.
And it's been one that's been on my to watch list for years.
Mm,
Was expecting a very action heavy film,
mhm.
got a very dialogue heavy gangster flick, which was
Who's in it? I just looked at the other day and I've forgotten who's in it.
Sylvester Stallone,
Sylvester Stallone,
Harvey Keitel,
Harvey Keitel,
Ray Liotta,
Ray Liotta.
and Robert De Niro.
What a cast! What a
It's
cast.
such a good cast, directed by James Mangold.
Okay.
It's
Of
like
my
it was
of my favorite film, Dial of Destiny film.
yes, and a film that you actually like, Walk the Line.
Oh yeah. I need on Logan,
but-
which I've not gotten to yet.
Yeah, I've not gotten to Logan yet, but it's meant to be fantastic. Yeah, it's a good film. The first 2 acts were fantastic. Really good, really slow, build. I won't really give much away because I guess the title Copland kind of suggests it's going to be a very action-heavy film.
Mm-hmm.
It's really not that at all. It's a
Mm.
real slow burn, but it's really nicely intriguing throughout. And then the third act happens, and they basically throw everything at the wall.
Oh dear.
And it kind of it doesn't necessarily collapse, but it's definitely the worst of the three acts.
Sure.
It just a lot seems to happen very quickly, and it seems weird for a film that had such a slow build to just like erupt randomly at the end. And it also ends in a weird place. Like you think it's going to go on and tell you what happens to these characters. It doesn't. It leaves it very open. You don't really know what happens to these characters.
Well,
You're very interested
sometimes
to
that's a
know.
good thing.
Yeah, but I don't think here they have like plot points that are just like left lying open,
Sure.
and it just feels a bit strange. But overall, a good film. Like those first two acts were fantastic. Like it was
Mm.
a film that was sitting up at like a 4.5 for the first two acts, and then the ending happened and it went down to like a 3.5. So yeah,
That's a shame.
it's a solid film. But
When I seen Copland, I was picturing like Zombieland, like an action film like Zombieland, but we have to fight cops instead of zombies.
yeah, it's such a weird title because it's like it's basically a gangster movie. Like that's
Mm-hmm.
what it is. It's like basic. I explained kind of what The Firm was, when I talked about that. I think it was a couple of podcasts ago, where it's basically Tom Cruise goes into this law firm and it's a load of corrupt lawyers and he has to expose
Mm-hmm.
them. Copland, Sylvester Stallone becomes a cop and it's a load of corrupt cops and he has to expose them. That's kind of the plot of the movie.
Sure.
But yeah, it was very good for the first two acts and then it bottled it a little bit towards the end.
Yeah, because I looked at the plot synopsis in Letterboxd and it was like Sylvester Stallone joins the police force and it's a bunch of cops that he idolizes. And I'm like, who the fuck idolizes cops? Like, who has specific cops that they idolize? That's weird as fuck.
Yeah, it's a very good film, and again, a stacked cast. I think Robert Patrick's in it as well.
Oh, sure.
The T-1000 from
He's
Terminator.
famous for playing police officers.
Yeah.
Especially Wayne's World.
Oh, mate, see when he appears in Wayne's World, that's such a weird cinema moment.
I loved it.
But yeah, it was, the cast were fantastic, and I actually think, even though I'm not a massive fan of his, Ray Liotta gives maybe the best performance in it. He's fantastic. He actually probably outshines like De Niro and Cattell.
You're not a big fan of him because of B movie.
Oh no,
when
it's
he's
not
hoarding all the honey.
I remember seeing. I can't remember the name of the film. I remember seeing a film from him when I was younger and just not liking it at all. Like it kind of almost felt like a shoe-in. Like like Bruce Willis's kind of later performances.
Yeah.
Where they just kind of felt a bit of like a shoe-in. It felt a bit like that. And then I saw Goodfellas and I was like, oh, he's a good actor. And then I saw this and I'm like, oh, he's a great actor. So
yeah, I mean, if you're starting to come around on like Ray Liotta, don't watch Cocaine Bear.
Oh, is he in that?
Yeah, it was his last performance, I think.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah.
Bro, that's sad. Imagine having on your obituary his last performance being Cocaine Bear.
Don't even.
Are you ready to get to the main event, Fergus?
Well, I think everyone else probably is, so let's go for it. We need to start trimming these down. This is getting out of hand.
45 minutes later.
Yeah.
Okay, Fergus.
I just want to say I literally have no idea what's going on. Usually, Jack gives us a little hint as to what we're gonna be doing. I have no idea. I don't even know if this is gonna be like a challenge or a quiz or anything. I don't know what's going on.
It's a little quiz.
Oh no! I'm always bad at these.
So I got this idea the other day, and then I text you being like, I completely forgot what the idea was.
That's right.
But I gladly remembered, thankfully. Do you know, Fergus, what IMDb is?
No.
I'll ask again. Fergus, do you know what IMDb is?
Nope.
Fergus.
Oh yes, yes, Jack.
Yes.
IMDb, great film.
Okay. Do you know on IMDb how they have 4 films that people are known for?
Oh yeah.
So you go on their IMDb page, and basically it'll come up at the top saying
Yeah,
they are known for these films, and it's 4 films or TV shows, I guess, that they are known for.
sure.
I'm going to read you out the person's name,
Uh-huh.
and you have to try and guess the 4 films that they are
Okay.
known for. Films
Will I
or TV,
be
because some of these have TV shows attached to them as well.
will I be able to look at your IMDb for help?
No, that defeats the whole purpose of the game.
Silly me, of course. Yeah, okay. my bad.
I will allow
Okay.
you can look at the letterbox.
Oh no, I won't do that. Unless I'm
Okay.
really stuck.
Okay, that's fair enough. So I've got 30 people here that we're gonna go through.
30, fucking
And
hell. Okay.
if you name all 4, you get a point. If you
Yes!
name one wrong, then you don't get any points. You have to
Whoa,
get all
hold on.
4 bang on correct.
Oh fucking hell, this is tricky. Okay,
Tough.
okay. I'm gonna get no points.
Okay, Fergus, are you ready
Okay.
for the first human being that we are covering?
Okay, yeah, I think I can do it.
Starting
So
off,
we're
with
all
the-
human beings, no
they're
like
all
animals.
human. They're all human beings,
Okay.
Fergus.
Okay.
Starting off with a biggie,
Uh-huh.
Robert De Niro.
Okay, Robert De Niro.
So
So,
the 4 titles that Robert De Niro is best known for.
okay, so there'll be a Martin Scorsese film, at least one, I would think. But I
Mhm.
don't know if it would be Taxi Driver or Goodfellas. I think I would say Goodfellas.
Okay,
Is he in The Godfather Part 2?
he is in The Godfather Part 2.
Godfather Part 2.
Okay.
I know he's in Heat. Not he's in Heat, I mean he's in the movie Heat. He might be in Heat.
Yes,
Uh,
he is in the movie Heat.
he's in the movie Heat. I think I'll say Heat.
Okay.
And then for a 4th one. Oh, Dirty Grandpa. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Is that your final answer?
No. The final one. It could be worth it to just say Taxi Driver because I don't see why there couldn't be 2 Martin Scorsese films there. But there's also a bunch of other films he's done, like Joker. It could be Joker.
That's true. That's true.
Could be King of Comedy. Could be Killers of the Flower Moon.
Just so you know, he's been in 134 films.
Yeah,
so...
that's why it's tough because there's 131 or 130 other films that it could be.
Yes.
Oh, it's probably not going to be Rocky and Bullwinkle. I'm guessing that's not one that he's known for.
Are you sure, Fergus? Rocky and Bullwinkle is a piece of elite
Well,
cinema.
It was a smash hit, to be fair. Okay, I'll say Joker. Okay,
You
so
say Joker.
Goodfellas, Heat,
Mm-hmm.
Joker, and the other one that I said.
What was
Which-
it?
You've
You've said another 2, did you not? Because you mentioned Taxi Driver at one point.
Yeah,
And
Goodfellas.
then you
Fuck! Oh no, I've forgotten. Can I look at his letterbox to see what other films he's in?
if you want.
Or yeah, I'll do that. Hold on.
So you said I'm pretty sure you said Heat,
Yeah.
Godfather Part 2,
Godfather Part 2. That's the other one. Yeah. Okay.
Goodfellas,
Godfather Part 2. Goodfellas and Joker.
and Joker.
Yeah.
Fergus, you got 0 out of 4.
What? How?
So he is most known for Cape Fear,
Oh, sure.
The Deer Hunter,
Okay.
Taxi Driver,
Fuck.
and Raging Bull.
That makes sense. That's 3 Martin Scorsese films. He's done too many Martin Scorsese films.
He's done a lot of Martin Scorsese.
Give someone else a chance.
Cape Fear's an interesting one to be number
Yeah.
1.
Yeah, I thought that was weird. I'm sure more people have seen Goodfellas than Cape Fear.
Oh, 100%.
I wouldn't say he's known for Cape Fear. People know him in Cape Fear, but like that's not the
Yeah.
first movie that comes to your head, surely.
No, definitely not. I've heard of the film before. I don't even really know if I knew Robert De Niro was in it.
I knew he was in it. I didn't. I've not seen it. I've only seen the Simpsons episode. But
Yeah.
yeah,
I
that's
get the
weird.
other three: Deer Hunter, Taxi Driver, and Raging Bull. I get.
Yeah,
Cape
yeah.
Fear, and it being number one just seems a bit strange.
Yeah, and especially when there's Goodfellas and The Godfather Part 2. Like, that's fucking weird.
Okay, so that one
I feel
has
sheepish.
Set the bar, Fergus, to what you should expect with this challenge.
Yeah, a bunch of bullshit.
Are you ready for the second one?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Mr. Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks. Fuck. Okay. Okay, what movies is Tom Hanks in? So I'm thinking Forrest Gump off of that. Because he's, like, Forrest Gump is a movie a lot of people have seen. He's known from it. I'm tempted to say Toy Story. Because everyone knows he's the voice of Woody.
I'm trying not to give anything away. I'm poker face, Jack.
Okay. I'm racking my brains. He was in Asteroid City, but he's not known for being in Asteroid City. He's in Castaway. I might say Castaway.
Okay.
If I said Castaway, what other films is there? Apollo 13 could be known for that.
So you've said Forrest Gump, Toy Story, and Castaway so far. Okay.
Big maybe. He's in Big. Anything over Tom Hanks movies? So what were the ones I said? Big and Apollo 13. And Asteroid City, but I'm not gonna go for that. I'll just say Apollo 13. I'll just go for it.
Okay.
Shoot my shot. I guarantee I've not got a point here.
You got 2 out of 4, Fergus.
Okay, that's better than De Niro.
Well done. So he was in Castaway. Big.
Ah, fuck.
Forrest Gump. And Philadelphia.
Oh, sure, Philadelphia. I did think Philadelphia, but I didn't know if that was such a widely known film as, say, Toy Story, for example. Which I think Toy Story would be a better shout than Philadelphia.
I personally think Toy Story should be in there over Philadelphia. Yeah. But I do love Philadelphia, and he did get the Oscar for it. So
yeah, that makes sense. But I think like everyone knows Tom Hanks from Toy Story. Yeah. Like because everyone's seen the Toy Story movies. Yeah. So I think that would be a better shout, but that's fair enough. And yeah, I probably should have said Big. What one did I say that didn't get mentioned? Apollo 13 and
Toy Story.
Oh yeah, and Toy Story, sure, yeah. Yeah, Big makes sense. I'm not big on Big, but it's fine.
Yeah, I like Big, but it's not I only think I've seen it once in my life, and it seems like one is a lot of people consider like a childhood classic.
Yeah, it's one that my dad hyped up a lot before we watched it, and then like after it finished, we were like, "Well, that wasn't as good as we thought."
Yeah,
the same thing happened with Planes, Trains, and Automobiles as well.
Oh, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles is great, Fergus.
It's fine. I don't love it.
No,
there's some good bits.
Top tier. Okay, are you ready for the next person?
Yeah. Let's do it, Jack. Let's do it. Let's find out.
Are you sure?
I think yeah. Come on, man. Let's do it. Come on. Give me it.
Margot Robbie.
Ooh, I mean, I'm thinking Barbie's got to be right up there. The biggest film of last year, and partly because of her and partly because of Ryan Gosling. So, big names. I think Barbie. I'm gonna lock in Barbie.
Okay. Barbie's locked in.
And then the other ones. I guess there's the Suicide Squad movies, but I'm not. She is known for them. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I think might be on there. So I'm gonna say Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Okay.
I'm thinking of Wolf of Wall Street, but I don't know for sure.
Okay.
That it would be up there. And then I, Tonya is the other one I'm thinking as well. I think I, Tonya has a chance because she was Oscar nominated for that, wasn't she?
Yes, I believe so.
So I think okay, I'm gonna say Wolf of Wall Street, I, Tonya, Barbie, and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Okay, Fergus. Are you locking them in?
Locking them in. If Wolf of Wall Street comes up, I'm gonna be pissed.
Okay. But you said the Wolf of Wall Street. Did you not?
Yeah, I know, but it's not one of my answers.
Okay. So say your answers one more time. Barbie, I,
Barbie,
Tonya.
I, Tonya, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and the
Uh,
other one I said.
you said Wolf of Wall Street.
Did I?
Yeah.
Can I sort your letterbox again? This is
I should
terrible.
maybe start writing these down.
Yes, that is a great idea. Okay, let me check real quick. Hold on. What? Oh, God, we've got really terrible memories.
Yep.
Oh, Babylon. To be fair. Oh, I guess I did say Wolf of Wall Street then.
You definitely did.
Okay, fuck it. Yeah, I'll say Barbie, Wolf of Wall Street, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and I, Tonya.
Okay, so you got 3 out of 4.
Fuck. Now, if it isn't the Wolf of Wall Street, I'm gonna be extra pissed.
She is best known for Suicide Squad,
Mm-hmm.
followed by The Wolf of Wall Street,
Mm-hmm.
followed by Barbie,
Mm-hmm.
followed by I, Tonya.
I,
So
Tonya.
Once
So
Upon
it
a Time in
was
Hollywood
Once-
wasn't there.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
That was a
Not-
good round. She's only been in 37 films, so
Yeah, a
less
bit
than-
smaller pool. Smaller pool.
Yes. But
I'm not sure,
I'm-
but I, Tonya is what she's known for more than Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Not sure about that.
I would say maybe they're about level.
Yeah, I don't
Like,
think
I-
that many people have seen I, Tonya, but
I kind of get why I, Tonya's there though. Like,
Yeah.
I get it.
mhm.
So your next person, Fergus, switching it up. This person's not an actor.
Oh no.
Quentin Tarantino. Well, I guess he kind of is an
Fudge.
actor, but
Oh yeah, he's a
That's
great
not his name.
actor. He always blows me away with his fantastic roles and the well-aged dialogue that he often writes for himself.
yes.
Um,
Very true.
Okay, right.
Okay, I'll write these down as you say them.
So there's 9 Tarantino movies to consider here because Kill Bill 1 and 2 are the same, but they might not be on because they'll be separate on IMDb.
They're separate on
It could-
IMDb. Yes.
It could be a case of they're both in his most well known for, but I doubt that. But I think Pulp Fiction is a safe bet.
Mhm.
I think Pulp Fiction has to be up there.
Okay.
Oh, now I feel like it isn't. I'll keep it. Kill Bill. I'm gonna say Kill Bill.
What
If
one?
I have to pick one of them, Volume 1.
Okay.
I feel like more people have seen Volume 1 than 2, probably. I think it's more rewatchable. So,
Sure.
I don't think Death Proof has a chance, realistically,
Okay.
and I don't think it'll be Jackie Brown.
Okay.
As much as I like them films.
Yep.
I'll say Django,
Okay.
and then because Once Upon a Time in Hollywood didn't come up for Margot Robbie, I'm a bit skeptical about that now. So
Okay.
I'm currently kind of between Inglourious Bastards and
Mhm.
Reservoir Dogs because I don't think I'll be the Hateful Eight.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say Reservoir Dogs.
Okay. So you have said Pulp Fiction, Kill Bill Volume 1, Django, and Reservoir Dogs.
Mm-hmm.
You got, Fergus, 2 out of 4. So it is Reservoir Dogs is his number 1.
Uh-huh.
Pulp Fiction is his number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is his number 3.
Mm-hmm.
And From Dusk Till Dawn is his number
What?
4.
What? Hold on a minute. He didn't direct that.
He starred in it.
Yeah, but still, I thought it was just gonna be movies he directed.
It's his full IMDb, Fergus.
Man,
Anything can happen.
You threw me off with that whole like, oh, he's not a director. Oh, but I guess he is a bit of an actor. Shit. What a fool! I've been so foolish. And
I've
Once
still
Upon a
not
Time in
seen-
Hollywood makes sense.
Yeah, I've still not seen From Dusk Till Dawn, but I really want to. It looks like a fun movie.
Yeah, it was on the cinema one time, but I was out of town.
Okay. Your next person, Fergus,
Mm-hmm.
is Mr. Leonardo DiCaprio. Only been in 47 things, according to
Mm.
IMDb. So not Too many.
So I'm gonna rule out Gangs of New York. I think. I don't think that'll come up.
Fair enough.
It doesn't deserve to. He doesn't
Good call.
deserve to be known for that one.
Yep.
Not a bad movie, but he's not very good in it.
Hmm.
I think Wolf of Wall Street feels like a safe bet
Okay.
for DiCaprio. Titanic, I think.
Yep.
I'm thinking of Revenant,
Okay.
and then finally I will go for. It's a tricky one. What would you go for, Jack?
I'm not telling you.
No,
nice,
but like,
nice try.
shit. Okay, there's a few things going about in my mind right now because I'm thinking Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Hmm.
So that's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood has fucked me over twice now because it wasn't there for Margot Robbie and it was there for Tarantino.
Uh-huh.
He's
He's also in
with
Django.
He is in Django. That's right. It wasn't there for Tarantino, so I'm not.
Okay. Don't let me persuade you or anything.
No, I'm not.
Fergus.
No, I'm not gonna. Don't
naming.
panic.
I'm just naming DiCaprio film.
He's in The Departed, right?
He is in The Departed.
Might say The Departed. It's between.
Go-
Okay, I'll say Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
You're saying Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
I'll say Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. But if it's The Departed, I'm really gonna kick myself.
Okay. So, you got 2 out of 4.
Fucking hell. Okay.
You didn't get his number 1. You didn't even mention his number 1.
Yeah.
Inception.
Oh sure. It's because I've not seen it.
Number 1. What?
No, I've not seen it.
You gotta watch Inception, dude.
Yeah, I've got a Blu-ray. You gave me a Blu-ray. I probably should.
Yeah.
I'm kind of waiting for it to get an IMAX release.
Sure. Oh, it'd be cracking in IMAX. That would be good. His number 2 was Titanic.
Mm-hmm.
His number 3 was The Departed.
Fucking hell! Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Is it gonna be?
His number 4 was The Wolf of Wall Street.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is really done it again.
I wouldn't go guessing Once Upon a Time in Hollywood again.
Yeah, I will not. I'm not gonna bother. Fuck that.
A random actor next. Fergus is like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
I'm not even gonna watch that movie now. Just out of spite. I hate it. No, fuck that. And I should have said The Departed.
Are you ready for your next one?
Yeah.
Mr. Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh, Wacky Phoenix. Joker.
Phoenix.
Joker's up there. Guarantee Joker's a spot. I think most people know him for Joker. And then I don't really know. I feel like he's not in massive movies. He's in decently sized movies.
Yeah, he's been in 59 films according to IMDb.
He was in Napoleon, but I don't know that he'd be known for that, and he definitely shouldn't be. That shouldn't be his legacy.
Yep, sure.
Could be Beau's Afraid, but I'm not confident about that.
Okay.
I've not seen it yet.
No, don't.
But based on your recommendation, I think I will at some point.
Don't.
I don't know. It'd be Walk the Line either.
Okay.
Or Joaquin the Line.
That was it. Fergus, normally your jokes are bad. That one, I'll give you that.
Thank you.
That was clever.
Thank you very much, Jack. I can't even think of any more movies he's been in. He was in that one Paul Thomas Anderson one that I can't remember the name of. Can you remember the name of it, Jack?
The Master?
No, that's not what I was thinking of.
That's a Paul Thomas Anderson film, is it not?
I might be. I don't know if he's in it. That's not what I was thinking of.
I'm sure The Master is definitely a Paul Thomas Anderson film.
I'm
sure he's in it.
I can't think of his name. I don't think it'll be it anyway.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay. It is a Paul Thomas Anderson film.
Let's lock in. Fuck it, I'll say Beau's Afraid. I don't think that'll come up, but just because I'm drawing a blank on other Joaquin Phoenix films, I'm just gonna say Napoleon and the other one I mentioned, which I can't even remember.
I've got the other Paul Thomas Anderson film he was in. If you want it, Inherent Vice.
That's the one I was thinking of. Yes. I don't know if I'll say it.
Okay.
I'll say Walk the Line.
Walk the Line.
Because was
Okay.
he nominated for an Oscar for Walk the Line?
He was.
Yeah. Okay. I'll say Walk the Line then.
Okay. So you have said Joker, Beau's
Mhm.
Afraid, Napoleon, and Walk the Line.
I'm not
You
confident.
got 1 out of 4.
Fucking hell.
Okay.
Was it Joker?
It wasn't Joker.
What?
He is most known for Walk the Line, as he's number
Uh-huh.
1, followed by Gladiator,
Oh, Gladiator, obviously.
followed by
fool.
Her,
Oh.
followed by The Master.
Okay. I should have said The Master then. Yeah, Her makes sense. That's a good film. I've seen that. I should have remembered. Gladiator
I,
I've not seen, but he is obviously really well known for
I
Gladiator.
haven't seen Her, but it's definitely up there on my watch list. It looks
Mhm.
good.
He's
And
brilliant in it.
I have seen Gladiator, and he's very good in that.
I'm shocked about Joker. I'm shocked that it's The Master over Joker.
Yeah,
This is my
insane.
first time hearing about The Master. That's
You've not heard of The
bizarre.
Master?
No.
It's a very,
Well,
very big
no,
film.
I've heard the name, but I didn't even know he was in it.
Oh, okay, sure.
That's mental. I can't believe Joker isn't up there.
Okay,
He won an Oscar for that.
Yeah, he did. That's true.
That's mental.
IMDb is a strange website.
Yeah, I'm not enjoying it. Bring back Letterboxd.
Okay. The next person we have here is Mr. Martin Scorsese.
Martin Scorsese. Fucking, it'll be Cape Fear, of course. Hugo. No, I'm not saying either of them.
Cape Fear.
No.
You...
No. Oh, it could be Cape Fear, to be fair. If that was fucking De Niro's most well-known one.
Yep.
Now we have to remember it could also be for being an actor, so we can't rule out Shark Tale here.
I knew you were gonna say Shark Tale.
I'm not gonna say Shark Tale. Since
Okay,
Killers
good-
of the Flower
good
Moon
call.
didn't come up for De Niro or DiCaprio, I don't think I'm gonna say that.
Okay.
I do want to say Goodfellas.
Okay.
I think it has a chance of coming up this time. I think if you think of Martin Scorsese, Goodfellas is one of the first films you would think of.
Sure.
I guess I'll say Raging Bull, because that came up for De Niro, and I think I've not seen Raging Bull yet, but I really want to, and I think a lot of people are familiar with it. Oh, do I want to say Wolf of Wall Street, Jack? Do you think I should say Wolf of Wall Street?
Do you want to say Wolf of Wall Street, Fergus?
No, I do want to say The Departed.
The Departed.
And then, not Gangs of New York, not King of Comedy, not Hugo. I don't think Shutter Island will be up there. I don't know what to do. Did I say Cape Fear?
No.
Fuck it, we'll try Cape Fear. Let's do it. Let's try Cape Fear.
You got, Fergus,
4 out of 4.
a whopping
0.
1 out of 4.
Fuck. Okay.
He is best known for Killers of the Flower Moon,
The first thing I ruled out.
followed by Taxi Driver,
Oh shit! Obviously.
followed by Mean Streets, followed
Okay.
by Goodfellas.
What the fuck are we smoking at IMDb? Hold on. Martin Scorsese, known for Mean Streets. What are you talking about? No, he's not.
I googled what like makes up these like known for, and it's like based on our algorithm, each film gets like a number of points, and I read that much, and I was like, yeah, I'm bored.
Sure.
Just click on this.
Yeah, because like Mean Streets is regarded as a good film. It's not what Martin Scorsese is known for. Like,
yeah,
when
I agree.
On the saddest day in history, when Martin Scorsese dies, we're not going to say Mean Streets director Martin Scorsese has passed away. Like, it'll be Taxi Driver or Goodfellas or whatever.
Yeah,
Not fucking Mean Streets.
even Wolf of Wall Street, like
Yeah,
it'll be that
yeah,
over
exactly. And Killers of the Flower Moon, again, I really like Killers of the Flower Moon, but I don't think that's what he's known for.
That. Oh
I guess
no,
because it's the most recent film of his, I guess maybe that's boosted its popularity somewhat
Yeah.
in some kind of strange way. But I don't. He'll not be known for Killers of the Flower Moon, even if it's a good movie.
No, definitely not. Okay, are you ready for the next one?
Yeah. Let's see what other bullshit you've got up your sleeve, Jack.
Another director, one of
Oh,
your
great.
favorite directors,
Hmm.
Mr. Wes Anderson.
Wes Anderson. This could be anything, to be honest. There's not a huge pool of movies to choose from here, but based on that last bit of nonsense with fucking Mean Streets, like, I'm convinced some shit like the Darjeeling Limited is gonna come up or something. I'm not gonna lock that in,
Okay,
but I wouldn't be surprised. I don't think it'll be The Life Aquatic off the top of my head.
okay.
I don't think. Pardon me. I don't think it'll be Rushmore.
Okay.
I'm not sure about Asteroid City. It could be, but I think Grand Budapest will come up. So I'm gonna say
Okay.
Grand Budapest.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a chance that Royal Tenenbaums could come up.
Okay.
So I think I'll say that. Fantastic Mr. Fox seems like a no-brainer, right?
Okay. Do you want
If it was
Fantastic Mr. Fox?
Letterboxd, it would be Fantastic Mr. Fox, but
Yep.
that doesn't seem to always translate over. And then one other film that he's done. Could be Isle of Dogs, could be Asteroid City, just because if Killers of the Flower Moon came up for Scorsese, and that was his most recent one, it could well
Yeah,
be
that's
Asteroid
true.
City.
Good logic. Good logic.
Thank you. And again with Once Upon a Time in Hollywood for Tarantino, right?
Yeah.
Because that was his most recent. So it could be Asteroid City. I'll say Asteroid City. Why not?
Okay.
I wouldn't say it's what he's
So
known for, but fuck it. It
you
could
have
be.
said Grand Budapest, Royal Tenenbaums, Fantastic Mr. Fox, and Asteroid City.
Mm-hmm.
You got a 2 out of 4.
Do you think I'll get 1 point by the end of this?
Maybe. So he's best known for Fantastic Mr. Fox is number 1.
Mm-hmm.
The Royal Tenenbaums is number 2.
Well, hold on. That means there's no Grand Budapest.
There is no Grand Budapest. Number 3 is The French Dispatch.
Fucking hell.
And number 4 is Isle of Dogs.
Yeah, Isle of Dogs. Yeah, I thought it could be Isle of Dogs. I'm surprised at French Dispatch. That's one of his least popular films.
Yeah, that seems a weird one to have there.
Yeah.
Grand Budapest over that any day. I actually think if Grand Budapest was there, it would kind of be a perfect known for.
Yeah.
4.
That would make sense. Yeah. Grand Budapest, Oscar nominated. Everyone's seen the Grand Budapest Hotel.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. Very strange one.
Yeah, Isle of Dogs doesn't surprise me.
We go from one of your favorite directors to one of your favorite actors,
Brendan?
Mr. Brendan Fraser.
Yeah, I've got a shirt on. Brendan Fraser.
Oh.
Okay, most known for I think The Whale.
Okay.
I think The Whale. Because he's very good in that, and he won the Oscar for it, as we know. I think The Mummy, probably. I don't know that George of the Jungle would be up there, but I guess because a lot of people probably saw it as a kid.
Yeah.
Could be quite a popular one. Like a lot of people have seen it.
True.
I hope it's not the fucking Nut Job. I really hope and pray it's not the Nut Job.
The Nut Job, Fergus. Another peak film.
Until I watched Earwig and the Witch the other week, it was the worst film I'd seen all year.
Oh, rip.
Oh, what else has he done? He's done Journey to the Center of the Earth. That has a chance. He is in Killers of the Flower Moon, but I don't.
It's true.
There's a chance it could be known for, but that would be upsetting because he's in it for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
This is the thing, because he's a well-known actor, but he's not in a lot of well-known movies. Most of his work has been kind of family comedies.
Yes.
So shit like Furry Vengeance, which I don't think will be up there. He's in Crash, right?
Furry Vengeance.
Yeah. Don't.
Yes, I've been a while since I've seen Crash, and I didn't like the movie. But
there's a few different films called Crash. Could be a different one.
If it's the one that won all the Oscars, then I didn't like it.
Yeah, I don't think many people did, except the Academy.
Yeah, it was such a bad film.
I don't think I'll say Crash.
Okay.
Oh, let me use my Brandon knowledge here.
Mhm.
Journey to the Center of the Earth. I'm gonna say Journey to the Center of the Earth. I feel like a lot
Okay.
of people have seen that, like, as a kid.
Mhm.
And then I don't think it'd be George of the Jungle, but couldn't hurt to say George of the Jungle.
George of the Jungle.
That's what I'd like to see on there.
So, Fergus, you have said The Whale, The Mummy, Journey to the Center of the Earth, and George of the Jungle.
Yeah, lots of
You
Viz.
you got a 2 out of 4.
Okay.
He is best known for The Mummy.
Uh-huh.
That's number 1. Followed by Crash.
Should just Crash.
Followed
Okay.
by The Mummy Returns.
Oh,
Followed by The Whale.
okay. Mummy
So,
Returns is kind of unfair. I don't think that's fair.
um,
Like, if he's
not
known for a
really.
mummy, then he's gonna be known for a mummy too. That's unfair.
Yeah,
It
I
should be
guess.
into another slot.
I guess.
Crash. I think he's barely in Crash. I think he's a small cameo in Crash,
I've
to my
seen
knowledge.
Crash, and I can't remember him being in
Yeah.
Crash. So,
So I
um,
don't know if that is fair,
mhm.
but okay, sure. I mean, like I say, he's not known for a lot of big movies, really. So it kind of makes
Yeah,
sense.
sure. Okay, the
I'm
next
not
one's
curious about it.
going to be a difficult one.
Oh,
Very
God.
difficult one.
Oh yeah, because these have been so easy.
Because this guy currently has as a writer 371 credits on IMDb. Because we're talking about
Huh.
Mr. Stephen King.
Oh, dude, this is not fair. Okay. Okay. See, did he write The Shawshank Redemption? Am I right in thinking that?
Correct. He did write The Shawshank Redemption.
That's gotta be on there.
Okay.
That's like the number one film on IMDb, right?
It is the number 1 film on
Yeah.
IMDb, yeah.
So I would be shocked.
Okay.
I'm sure I will be shocked when I get the answers. I'd guess he probably has a writing credit on Stand By Me
Yes.
and also The Green Mile.
Yep.
I think The Green Mile has a chance. I'm gonna say The
Okay.
Green Mile. That's his two little big prison films.
Same director as well. Frank
Yeah, that's
Darabont.
true. That's right. Yeah, both good films. Shawshank's better, but I like The Green Mile.
I'd maybe lean on saying Green Mile's better, but I've not seen either
Really?
of them in years.
Sure. Shawshank's brilliant. But I'm hardly the first to say that. And Green Mile is good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't think of that when we were doing Tom Hanks earlier.
Yeah, that is true.
Good thing I didn't. I think Misery has a chance. I'm gonna say Misery.
Mm-hmm.
Great film.
Yep.
One of the best villains of all
very
time.
great film.
There's so much shit. It could be Carrie. It could be It. Like,
Mhm.
it could be Tommyknockers. It could be The Langoliers.
Yep.
It could be Maximum Overdrive. It's tough. Oh, The Shining.
Oh,
Oh,
The
The
Shining.
Shining. Yes. Not The Shining. Just so you don't think I'm saying The Simpsons episode.
Oh, I thought you were, Fergus.
Oh, is he known for it?
Yeah, of course
that-
it is. That's
Is that
all
episode
4 of
in his-
these is the episode from The Simpsons.
Oh, foolish me. Okay, so it could be The Shining, could be Carrie,
Mhm.
could be It. Those are 3 that I'm looking
Okay.
at currently. I was gonna say I could flip a coin, but there's only 2 sides to a coin. That wouldn't work. Oh, I'll say The Shining or The Shining. I'll say The Shining.
The Shining.
The Shining.
Oh, okay, The Shining. Okay.
Just to be clear.
Okay,
Rest in
Fergus.
peace, Shelley Duvall, by the way.
Yes, rest in peace, Shelley Duvall. Very upset to
she's-
hear that she passed.
Yeah, sadly passed away a couple days ago.
I got to do a big Shelley Duvall watch day. Start with
Yeah,
Shining, Popeye.
I want to see Popeye.
So you got a 1 out of 4
Oh,
on
dear.
that one, Fergus, and you aren't going to be happy.
Shawshank's not going to be there, is it?
Shawshank is there. It's the one
Oh,
you got.
okay.
But the rest of these are a bit of a piss take. Not
Okay.
gonna lie. So number 1 is is Maximum Overdrive.
Fucking. I said Maximum Overdrive.
Number 2 is Creepshow.
Oh, okay. Creepshow makes sense. Creepshow makes sense.
Number 3 is The Shawshank Redemption. And number
Mhm.
4 is a TV show called Kingdom Hospital.
Fuck that. Bullshit. Sorry. Okay. First of all, who's heard of Kingdom Hospital? Raise your hand. Who's heard of this? Well, yeah, you have because you looked it up on IMDb.
Oh, yeah, true.
Second of all, Maximum Overdrive. Not a chance. I'm not having that. No. I guess because he directed it, but no, he's not known for Maximum Overdrive. If you went up to someone, no, it's not, Jack. And if you went up to someone on the street and said, "Name a Stephen King movie," the last thing they'd say is Maximum Overdrive. No, they wouldn't say that. No, you wouldn't, Jack. You liar.
Maximum Overdrive, followed by The Langoliers.
You're fibbing.
Followed by The Tommyknockers.
You're such a fibber, man. You're
followed
fibbing.
by The Lawnmower Man.
Oh yeah, followed by The Mangler.
The Mangler. Oh.
I found that in my watch list the other day, like right down at the bottom. So I must have added it when I joined Letterboxd.
Oh, great film. Okay, are you ready for the next one?
No, I'm not. Hold on. What about The Shining? And Stand By Me, Green Mile, It, Carrie, all movies that he's famous for. No Misery.
A little bit
Maximum Overdrive.
A little bit of a
How? Creepshow makes sense. Creepshow makes sense. He's in Creepshow. I could see someone saying they know Stephen King for Creepshow. Not Maximum Overdrive. Not Kingdom Hearts or whatever the other thing was.
Yeah.
That's bullshit, man.
That's fantastic. Okay, are you ready for the next one?
Yeah. I'm probably not, but sure.
Yeah. Wes Craven.
Oh. Ooh. Okay, Scream.
Okay.
See, this is tricky. How many of his Scream sequels did he direct?
The original 4.
This is tricky because Brendan was known for The Mummy 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
So there could be a Scream sequel in here. Could also I'm gonna say Nightmare on Elm Street. Could be all 4 Scream movies. I'm gonna say Nightmare on Elm Street.
Uh-huh.
And then that means it could be Nightmare on Elm Street 3 or New Nightmare as well.
Did he do 3?
Yeah, he done 3, I'm pretty sure.
I don't think he done 3.
Maybe not. Okay, well, it still could be New Nightmare.
He definitely done New Nightmare. I know that for a fact. Did he do 3?
Maybe he didn't do 3.
You might be right. Hold on. No, he didn't do 3.
No. Okay, so it could still be New Nightmare.
Russell Chuck done 3.
And he's done a good job, actually. Yeah. One of the better. Like, an actual good movie in the series is nice to see.
Yeah, I agree. It's a good film.
I guess I kind of want to say New Nightmare.
Okay.
I feel like that's a random pick that would be on here. Because after Maximum Overdrive, what do I know?
He's in it as well.
Yeah, true. And it's called Wes Craven's New Nightmare.
Yeah.
So
you going New Nightmare?
Yeah. And then I'm thinking it could be a Scream sequel, but he also done Red Eye.
He did do Red Eye. Yep.
That could be on there. Just because Cillian Murphy, he's quite a big name.
Yep.
As is Rachel McAdams.
Yep.
So I'll say Red Eye.
Okay. You got, Fergus, a 3 out of 4.
Oh. Okay.
Very close. So it was A Nightmare on Elm Street, Scream, Wes Craven's New Nightmare, and The People Under the Stairs.
Oh, okay. Great. He is known for the iconic movie The People Under the Stairs. Everyone's always talking about The People Under the Stairs. He done the house and whatever bullshit. I could see that coming up.
Oh, he also done The Hills of Eyes.
That's what I meant. The Hills of Eyes. Yeah, that's the one. The Hills of Eyes. That would make sense. He's known for that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
It didn't come to me at the time, but that would have been a good shout. Not The People Under the Stairs. Really, more people have seen Red Eye, surely.
This is hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's taking the piss on all fronts here, really.
The next one's a very hard one. I've played a crazy trump card with this one.
Why would you do this? None of these have been easy.
This person's been in 462 things.
Brilliant.
Danny Trejo. The man that appears in everything.
In everything. That is really tough. I think off the bat I'll say Breaking Bad.
Hmm.
I don't even know if I can think of 3 other things he's in. I know he's in everything, but that means it's really hard to narrow it down to just one.
Yeah.
He's in Grindhouse. He's in one of the trailers for Grindhouse.
Hmm.
For Machete, which is one of my favorite. I mean, I say it's one of my favorite. They're all like my favorite. There's only 4 of them.
Yeah. Remember Machete got a film?
It did. Machete Kills as well, yeah.
Yeah.
Would he be known for Machete though?
I don't know, Fergus. Is he known for Machete?
I don't know if he'd be more known for that or Grindhouse.
Mm.
I mean, I'll say Grindhouse. I don't know. That feels like something he'd be known for.
Okay.
I kind of want to say Muppets Most Wanted because I remember him being in that and he was funny in that. So I'll say Muppets Most Wanted.
Okay.
Just because I remember like all the prisoners are actual characters except he's just Danny Trejo.
That's brilliant. I think I actually remember that now that you're saying it.
Yeah, and then he's in Anchorman, right? He's like the barman in Anchorman.
I think so. I can't remember.
I guess I'll say Anchorman.
Okay.
Although the fact that you don't remember doesn't fill me with much confidence.
I could be throwing you off
Yeah, you could be.
because I'm a tricky little guy, Fergus.
Yeah, you are, aren't you? Yeah.
You got a whopping 0.
Finally, my first 0. But this is a tough one.
So he's in Machete,
Oh fuck!
From Dusk Till Dawn,
Oh, I didn't know he was in that.
Predators,
Didn't know he was in that.
and Machete Kills.
Damn, both Machete movies.
Both
I
Machete.
should have said Machete over Grindhouse.
Breaking Bad's a bit insane. I
Yeah.
thought that would have been there, but
Yeah,
Seems so.
he's memorable now. He's only in like 1 episode, but he is. It's a memorable role.
okay.
I don't know if he's in any Better Call Saul, but that would have been a shout if he is.
Yeah, that is true. I don't think so.
I'm
but
not sure.
don't quote me
If he
on
is, I don't remember.
that. Okay.
But I've not
The
finished
next one.
season 5 even.
Johnny Depp.
Ooh. What roles is Johnny Depp known for? Well, to answer your question, well, my question,
Your question, yeah.
Jack Sparrow is the first one that comes to mind.
Ah.
So I think I would say Curse of the Black Pearl, or would it
Mhm.
even be Curse of the Black Pearl? It could be. I'll say Curse of the Black Pearl.
Okay.
Edward Scissorhands.
Okay.
I could see that. Depp versus Heard. No. No.
Depp.
No. I'm thinking Willy Wonka. I don't think that'll be it. But I'm just thinking about how mental he is in that film.
Yep. Sure.
That movie has potential, but I really do not like him in it. He scares me.
No, he's no.
What other shit is Johnny Depp in? Sweeney Todd. I'll say Sweeney Todd.
Okay.
One of the better Tim Burton movies, in my opinion.
I've never seen it, but I really want to watch it.
Can I be honest with you, Jack? Should have done this in my hot takes. Not a Tim Burton guy.
No,
No.
that's fair. His style's a bit odd.
Only 2 films of his that I really like are Batman and Beetlejuice.
Batman's great. Have you seen? Yeah, Beetlejuice is great too. Yeah, he done that Alice in Wonderland remake.
Oh, I hate that.
Oh no, I don't mind it. I think it's quite good.
Yeah, I might say that because Johnny Depp's in it.
Oh, lol.
I'll say Alice in Wonderland, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know that he'd be known for that.
Okay, Fergus, you got
Could have been
2 out of 4.
But I'm not sure I'm going to get a point by the end of this.
You're not going to be happy with the answers. Fergus,
Okay.
sadly. So it's Pirates of the Caribbean: Curse of the Black Pearl is number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Pirates of the Caribbean: Dead Man's Chest is number 2. Pirates of the Caribbean: At World's End is number 3. And Sweeney Todd is number 4.
How did I not see that coming? Okay,
So yeah,
I could
three
see Dead
pirates.
Man's Chest, but
Mhm.
whatever the fucking third one is, that's a bit left field. Okay, that's disappointing. That's really he's done more stuff in Three Pirates movies than Sweeney Todd.
Yeah,
That's
like
not fair.
I get like one. I was gonna say Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. You've ingrained that film in my brain.
Yeah.
Alice in Wonderland not being there,
Mhm.
but like I'd take that over three pirate sequels. Like,
Yeah. Give us some variety here.
yeah. Okay. The next one of the best comedic actors of all time, Robin Williams.
Oh, Ron Williams. Okay. Okay. Aladdin.
Okay.
Just off the bat, I'm thinking Aladdin.
Sure.
Very
Sure.
well known for Aladdin.
Mm-hmm.
Famously voices the genie in Aladdin.
Yep.
Um, I've been thinking about this movie a lot lately because I've been watching Arrested Development, and
Yeah.
in Arrested Development, there's an arc with the character Tobias where he dresses up as an English nanny and and breaks into his family's home, kind of,
Yep.
and they all know it's him, but they just don't tell him, so that he cooks and cleans. Uh,
That's brilliant.
so I'm gonna say Mrs. Doubtfire just because I've been
Yep.
thinking about that movie a lot.
Do you know what would be hilarious, Fergus, if you did all
What?
that and then you were like, okay, so I'm going to say Jumanji. Like you just did a random film.
Jumanji's not a bad show. I don't know if I'll say it.
I need to
Is
stop
Jumanji?
saying movies, man.
No, it's not. I don't think I'm gonna say Jumanji anyway.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe I will. I feel like a lot of people these days associate Jumanji with the Rock movies,
Yeah.
which, to be fair,
I've not seen either
I'm
of
not
them.
even huge on the original Jumanji, to
I
be
like the
fair.
original. The CGI in it's awful.
Oh, yeah, and, like, the Monkey Boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, 1 Hour Photo could be a show. I could see that being up
Hmm.
there. I think I'll say 1 Hour Photo because he's really good in that, and it's not the kind of role you'd expect from him.
Hmm. True.
Oh,
True.
oh, I might take that back because I've just remembered 2 other films.
Okay.
I've remembered Good Will Hunting and Dead
Yep.
Poets Society. So I think I'll take back 1 Hour Photo and I'll put
Okay.
in Good Will Hunting and then Dead Poets Society. So it's Aladdin,
Okay.
Mrs. Doubtfire, Dead Poets, and Will Hunting.
Okay, Fergus. You got
None.
one.
Are you
So
joking?
number one is Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh, hold on a minute. How is that the only one out of M4? That's the one I was least confident on.
Number two is Good Morning Vietnam.
Okay, makes sense.
Number three is
If
1 Hour
Night of the
Photo.
Museum comes up.
1 Hour
Oh, 1
Photo is
Hour
number
Photo.
three.
Shit.
And number four is Mork and Mindy.
No, it's not.
Yes,
That's
it
not what
is.
he's most known for.
The TV show Mork and Mindy.
Fuck off. No, he's not.
He done 94 episodes of Mork and Mindy.
IMDb are such liars, man. That's not fair. I should have said
Um,
that, like, toy movie he's in where he, like, runs a toy factory or whatever. Or
yeah.
Jack.
Do you know who Jack's directed by?
Yeah, Francis Ford Coppola.
Francis Ford Coppola.
Yeah, he's
Which
not
is
a great run recently.
No,
We'll see how, Megalopolis, is that
it's
name?
going to be awful.
Megalopolis?
I predict
Yeah,
right now it's going to be terrible.
I'm curious about the scene where, like, Adam Driver speaks to a guy in the audience that I've been hearing about. Have you heard
Yeah.
about this?
Yeah, I did hear
I'm
about that.
I'm
The
guessing they'll
visuals
change
look
it
good.
for. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm guessing they're gonna just change that scene to have it
Maybe.
because I can't imagine that every cinema in the world is gonna have someone like participating in the film. Like we're gonna hire someone to come in and interact with the film.
True.
I
They
can't
must.
see that happening.
Yeah, they must change it then.
Yeah. Or maybe it'll be like Dora the Explorer, where he like turns to the audience and everyone has to kind of shout their answer at him.
It'll come up on the screen. Say this, please.
Yeah. What do you think, boys and girls?
Okay, your next one is Mr. Charlie Chaplin.
When he said Mr., I thought it was gonna be Mr. Bean. By the way, I watched Bean the other day. I didn't mention it in my catch up. I watched that
I
yesterday.
commented on your review.
Yeah, I replied to your
Oh,
comment.
I've not seen your reply.
Oh,
Well.
okay. Yeah, I was gonna watch something else, but I just turned on the TV and it was on, so I was like, fuck it, I'll just watch this.
No, Bean's great. I love Bean.
Not as good as Mr. Bean's Holiday, in my view.
I
Having
think
seen them both quite recently,
probably on the same level as maybe slightly better.
I prefer Mr. Bean's Holiday
That's fair.
quite significantly. But yeah. And anyway, we're not talking about Mr. Bean.
We're
We're
talking
talking about
about
Charlie
Charlie
Chaplin.
Chaplin.
We're
Yes.
talking about the original Mr. Bean, you might call him.
Yes, true.
Oh, this is a tricky one. I can only think of 3 off the top of my head.
Okay,
So, is it Gold Rush? Is that one he's in?
maybe.
Is that the name of it? Well, the
Yes.
fact that you don't know is now
No,
confusing
yes,
me.
yes. Gold Rush, yes.
Okay, I'll say that. City Lights,
Yep.
which I've seen, and you've
Don't
not.
start. Don't start,
Uh,
Fergus. Now we need to explain to the people at home.
No, we already done that before. I remember talking about this.
Oh, did we?
So if you want to know, you'll have to go and watch all the other episodes if you don't know what we're talking about.
Was it in the? Surely it was in the uni one that we done.
It must have been.
Yeah, go watch that. That's a good episode of the Popcorn
Yeah.
Podcast. Go check it out.
Agreed. I like that one.
Yeah.
I like the Inside Number 9 one too, but I don't know how many people watch it because it's 3 hours long.
Yeah, it's a long one.
The Great Dictator.
Yes.
Getting back on track. The Great Dictator.
Mm-hmm.
Good film. I really like that one.
I've not seen it.
Great ending. One of the best endings to any film of all time ever
I gotta
in the
watch
history
it
of cinema.
It's got a Criterion that I'd quite like to pick up.
Yeah. And then what's the other one? Can I consult his letterbox? Because there's one that I'm thinking of, but I can't remember the name of it.
Go.
Okay.
I will allow it.
Thank you. Yeah, you did say at the start I could use I should have been using
Yeah.
letterbox the whole time. After the first few where I was like, oh, I can get this, and then they turned out to be nonsense. I should have just gone to doing this. Charlie Chaplin. Oh, he could be known as director. Modern Times. That's the one I'm thinking of. Modern
Okay.
Times.
Okay. And you're looking
I
in
thought it was
Gold Rush,
Hard Times.
Gold Rush, City Lights, Great Dictator, and Modern Times.
Yeah, but I will say
got-
if the kid is there, I will not be surprised.
You got a 3 out of 4.
Oh, not bad. I'm guessing
So-
Gold Rush was the one that wasn't there.
Gold Rush is the one that's not there. So it's Great Dictator,
Mm-hmm.
Modern Times,
Mm-hmm.
Limelight,
Oh, okay.
which I've never heard of personally,
No.
and City Lights. So
Okay. I'm not upset with that.
pretty good one, Fergus, from you.
Yeah, especially since I've only seen 2 of them.
Yes, that's true. That's true. Okay. Swiftly moving on
Mhm.
to Emma Stone,
Beloved Emma Stone.
the
Love
beloved
Emma
Emma Stone.
Probably my favorite actress if I had to pick one.
I'd maybe agree. She's
Yeah,
a
she's-
really great actress.
She's brilliant,
She's
and
fantastic.
great thing about Emma Stone is that she does a lot of quite unique projects.
Yes, agreed.
But having said that, I don't know if that's the ones that she'll be known for. I feel like Amazing Spider-Man has a chance, for example.
Yeah, sure.
Or maybe the fucking Croods or something.
Yep, sure.
Okay, my first guess is going to be La La Land.
Yep.
I think that's a given. She won an Oscar for that.
hmm
Then I'd say Poor Things for the same logic.
Yep, she won an
And also
Oscar.
because
sure.
she deserves to be known for it, because it's a great film.
Yes.
Much like La La Land. No, she's in a lot of other stuff, as you know.
Yeah.
She's in Birdman. She's in
Yeah.
Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2.
Yep.
But if you make a third one, I don't think she'll be in that, for obvious reasons. And then she's in The Croods, which I don't think is going to be
What
on there.
obvious reasons?
I think her back hurts after carrying the movie. That's a little
Oh.
double entendre because she broke her back at the end of the film. Remember, she died.
Oh, yeah.
She passed on.
Oh, she died at the end of Amazing Spider-Man 2. I completely forgot about that.
That's why they had the whole thing in No Way Home. If you
Yeah.
recall. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that was
Anyway.
like That was a senior moment from Jack.
Yeah, it was a bit. Yeah, she
Oh,
passed
I
on
forgot about that.
in Amazing Spider-Man. I think
Yes.
this might not be there, but I'm gonna say Zombieland.
Okay.
I could see Zombieland being there. Can I get a point if it's Zombieland Double Tap?
No.
Okay, I don't think it would be anyway.
Because I'm
Zombieland
a
Double
petty,
Tap was not very
petty
good.
bitch.
True. It could be Crazy Stupid Love. Could be Super Bad.
Mhm.
It's a tough one. What would you say, Jack? If
Shut
you were in
up,
the chair?
No
No,
chance.
I'm not saying like these would be the answers. I'm just saying what
Right.
would you?
Okay. Personally, I would say Birdman.
Birdman. Okay.
Maybe Superbad.
Yeah.
If it was me guessing, probably
Mhm.
Superbad.
Mm.
I'd
I can't.
probably say if it was, I'd go La La Land, Poor Things, Superbad, and Birdman. If I were to.
Okay. I'm
Amazing
gonna say.
Spider-Man's a good shout though.
I'm gonna say Amazing Spider-Man. I
Okay.
think. I think yeah, and then Zombieland. But I
Okay.
don't know about that because.
You got Fergus 2 out of 4.
Oh dear. I feel like you would have been
Um,
closer.
it's no, I wouldn't have been.
Oh.
It's La La Land, Poor Things,
Mm-hmm.
Easy A,
Ah,
and The Help.
makes sense. The Help feels like an IMDb movie.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Uh,
Help's a good film, by the way.
I've
Really
not
solid
seen it,
movie.
but yeah, I've heard good things. Easy A, she's very good in Easy A, and I like Easy A. I don't think that's what she's known for.
Yeah,
I
fair. I'd
think that
say
was like,
Super Bad over Easy A
yeah, I think
any day.
Easy A was like one of her big breaks,
Yeah,
but I don't think that's what she's known for these days.
yeah, sure.
So two I got were
Okay.
La La Land and Poor Things, did you say?
Yeah, La La Land and Poor Things.
Hopefully in time she'll be known for Kinds of Kindness as well, because she's really good in that. Oh, and The
Yeah.
Favourite as well, of course.
Oh, I forgot about The Favorite. I'm surprised
That's
that's not there.
interesting. Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Okay. The next one we have is Nicolas Cage.
Oh, Big Nicky.
Hi, Nicolas Cage.
Hey pal, how you doing? Recently in Long Legs, but I don't think I'll be up there. But very
Okay.
excited to see that. My local
I'm
cinema
excited
doesn't.
to see Long Legs.
Yeah,
Long Legs. Can't say it. It looks really good.
yeah. My cinema's not playing it yet. They just have a film on their website, but no listings or anything.
Oh, that's a bit odd.
Yeah, and I don't really want to travel
Sure.
to go see it, so I'll just have to wait, I guess. But I don't
Yeah.
think I'll be Long Legs anyway. Off the top of my head, I feel like Raising Arizona could be on there just randomly. I'm gonna say
Okay.
Raising Arizona, which is a film I really want to see.
Mhm.
That's high on my watch list. I think Into the Spider-Verse has a good chance.
Mhm.
Um, I don't think it would be The Flash, even if he has a credit for it, because I know Letterboxd they got rid of his credit for for being in The Flash, which makes sense as he's not in it.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
what he filmed is not what was in the movie in the end.
Yes. Yes. Very
Uh,
true.
so I don't think that would count. Mandy is a shout. I think I'll say Mandy. Very
Mandy.
good in Mandy.
Mhm.
Um, I really like him in Dream Scenario, but I don't think that'll be on there. Dream Scenario was a great film. That was really
Yeah.
underrated
I've heard
last
good
year.
things. Heard good things.
Uh, what else is Nicolas Cage in? I know he's also in The Croods. He's the
Mhm.
iconic character Grug in The
Yes.
Croods.
Yes. Of course.
He was in that movie Renfield that came out recently.
Mhm. True.
Is that what it's called? Renfield.
Yeah, the Dracula one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
heard
Renfield.
I heard he was the best part of it, and he wasn't in it that much, so I didn't watch it.
Bro, he's like on the poster. It's like
Yeah, I
Nicolas
know.
Cage in Renfield.
Yeah, because he's Dracula and Renfield's like his assistant, but yeah, or his familiar, I believe is a correct term. Uh, I'm gonna say Bringing Out the Dead. I'm gonna say
Bring Out
Bringing
the
Out
Dead,
the Dead.
the Scorsese one.
Yeah, because
Okay,
if Cape Fear is up there for De Niro, then why can't Bringing Out the Dead
sure,
be up there for Nick Cage?
sure. Okay, Fergus, you got a 0 out of 4.
Oh dear. To be
Sadly,
fair, he is in a lot of stuff.
126 things according to
Yeah.
IMDb.
Oh, can
So
I say one that I think could be on there?
yep,
I think there's a chance that National Treasure could be on there.
National Treasure's not there.
Okay.
So it's
It's
Face
Con
Off,
Air.
Face Off,
Face Off.
Leaving Las Vegas,
Okay.
The Rock.
Dwayne.
No,
Oh.
not Dwayne, not Dwayne. The movie by Michael Bay.
Oh, yeah. My bad.
And
Sean
a movie
Connery.
that a movie that I've never heard of called Next.
Nope, can't say I've heard of that one. That's bullshit.
Yeah,
I don't think any of them
Next
films are
level.
what you'd say Nick Cage is known for.
I'd if someone asked me to
Leaving
name a
Las
Nick Cage
Vegas, maybe.
movie, I'd say Face Off.
Face
That's the
Off
first one that
makes
always
sense.
comes to my head.
Face Off makes sense. Leaving Las Vegas, kinda. Uh, maybe Rock, but
Mm,
what was the last one next? I don't think so.
next. Never
I
heard of
think
it in my life.
I think Mandy makes sense. There's a lot of Nicolas Cage films I'm thinking of after the fact, like Vampire's Kiss, I think that one's called.
Yes, yes.
Um,
Uh-huh.
Moonlight is he? No, Moonstruck. Sorry, Moonstruck.
Yes, yes, Moonstruck.
Um, yeah, but they all make more sense to me than a lot of them options.
Next.
Yeah, I don't think so.
um,
I disagree.
okay. The next one we have
The
is
next one,
Mr. Yeah, the next one we
next
have
one.
is Mr. Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, Mr. Sylvester Stallone, Copland. No, 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 not
Cop.
Cop. No,
No,
Jack,
no.
stop it. No, stop.
Well, you keep
Uh,
saying films, and
sorry,
I just write them down. That's my
sorry.
job. That's what I do.
You're right. I've confused you. I
Mhm.
apologize. Uh, I think Rocky is probably
Yep.
gonna be under. Um, I think Creed as well. He's in Creed,
Mhm.
isn't he?
Yes, he is
So
in Creed.
I'd say Creed. That makes sense because we've seen actors have multiple films from the same series before, like that Johnny Depp
Yes.
nonsense.
Yes, we have. Yep.
So I'll say Creed. I think if there's going to be any other Rocky film on there, it'd be Creed or
Okay.
maybe Rocky 3 or 4. But
Okay.
I'm going to say Creed. I'm going to say Rambo: First Blood.
Yep.
And what else is Sylvester Stallone in? Hmm.
A lot of things.
He's in a lot of things. He's in. I don't know why I'm going to Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, but I doubt it would be that. He's
Hmm.
barely in it.
He's in all of them, is he not?
Yeah, I think so. I think he's in Guardians 3 the most
Yeah.
out of a bunch. Um, he's in them Expendables films, I think. I don't see that coming up.
Yep.
Expendables or whatever. Expendables. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
not seeing. Don't think that'll come up. Could be another Rambo film potentially. Could be
Hmm.
Copland, but I doubt that.
Hmm.
Um, I'll say Rocky 4. Actually,
Rocky Four.
yeah, that's what I'll go for.
Okay, Fergus, you got a 3 out of 4 on that
Okay,
one.
I'll
Well
take
done.
it.
It's Rocky.
Mhm.
It's Creed.
Mhm.
It's Rocky Four,
Mhm.
and it's Rocky Three.
Oh damn! That's the other Rocky film I said it would be. That's
Yeah.
not fair. He's known for
All
Rambo too.
all 4
Not Rambo
films he
2.
plays Rocky Balboa,
Yeah,
and all the
that's a bit
ones he's not.
unfair, isn't it? You could just put Rocky and everyone like it's they don't change the actor who plays Rocky at any point.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I
It's a bit annoying.
that's not
Um,
fair. Creed kind of makes sense since it's like a reboot, I
yeah,
guess, in a way.
Rambo should 100% be there.
Yeah,
Like
agreed.
Rambo's like his big other character. Like
Yeah,
it should
yeah.
100% be there. Yeah, it's a strange one. Okay, the next one we have is Kate Blanchett.
Ooh, Kate Blanchett. I recently watched The Fellowship of the Rings,
Mm-hmm.
which she's in.
Mm-hmm. She is in that.
I didn't know she was in that until I watched it the first time.
Is she in all of them?
She might be. She might well be. Um, I think she's definitely in the third one. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
There might be some like dream sequences or flashbacks or whatever in the second
I'm
one.
pretty sure she's in Hobbits as well.
She might be.
I'm pretty sure I remember.
Hmm.
Good,
Oh,
good,
must kill the hobbitses.
good impression, Fergus.
Thank you, thank you. um. Anyway, moving on from that awkward little moment. Kate Blanchett iconically is in Hot Fuzz.
Yeah, she is in Hot
In her
Fuzz.
iconic role where she plays Nicholas Angel's girlfriend at the start.
Yeah, you don't even see her face. She's got a mask on.
Yeah, it's funny, but a lot
Yeah,
of people like to talk about it as film trivia. I think it's fun little fact.
yeah, for sure.
But I don't think that would be something she's known for.
Okay.
But it easily could be on there though,
Yes.
because as we know, it's not always what they're actually known for. But one thing I'll say is Tar. I think I'll say Tar.
Tar.
I'll put Tar up there, and Tar's a very good movie, and
Yep.
she should have won the Oscar for it, by the way.
Yeah, I heard she gives a great performance in it.
It was that was the year Michelle Yeoh won for Everything Everywhere All at Once.
I believe so. Yeah.
I love her in Everything Everywhere All at Once. I think Kate Blanchett should have won.
Yep. Sure.
Oh, what else is she in? Lord of the Rings. I'll say Fellowship of the Ring.
Fellowship of the Ring. Mm-hmm.
Kate Blanchett. What else is she in? I know she's in Life Aquatic, but I don't.
Mm-hmm.
Can I consult her letterbox? That's what I'm gonna do.
Sure, go for
Yeah, I am allowed to do this, and I really should be doing it more.
it.
Kate Blanchett. Oh fuck, I can't spell. Oh dear. Um, here we are. Okay. Oh, Thor Ragnarok. That's true. She is in that.
Oh yeah.
I think I'll say Thor Ragnarok.
Okay.
That's right. She's in that. Um, definitely a character that had potential, by the way. And I think
Yeah,
she's good in the role, but just a pretty forgettable character.
yeah, for sure.
Apparently she's in Eyes Wide Shut, which I've not seen, but that feels like one it could be. I
Mhm.
really want to see that, by the way.
Yeah, so do I. It's very high on my watch list right now because I'm going through a bit of a Tom Cruise kind
Yeah.
of phase.
I think
That
that'll
and
probably be the next Kubrick film I watch.
yeah, that and Magnolia are the two Tom Cruise films that I
Yeah.
really want to check
Yeah,
out.
Magnolia looks great. Uh, she's in The Talented Mr. Ripley, she's in Benjamin Button, and she's in Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Those are the three that I'm going to narrow it down to.
Okay.
I'm not going to say Talented Mr. Ripley. I watched that recently, and I did forget she was in it, even though she
Okay.
was good.
Mhm.
So I'm between Benjamin Button and Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Mhm.
I'm going to say Benjamin Button. Let's try it.
Okay.
Not a movie I've seen, but she's on the poster. She's quite prominent on the poster. So,
Yes. Okay. So you got 2 out of 4.
oh dear.
So she is known for Carol,
Ah, Carol. Yeah, I did think that.
Blue Jasmine,
What?
The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring,
Good shout on
and
that.
The Curious Case of Benjamin Button.
Interesting. So not Tar.
Sadly, no Tar is there today.
That's a shame. She's very good in Tar. What was that one?
Uh,
Blue Jasmine. What is
Blue
that?
Jasmine, which I've never heard of in my
No.
life. I've
What
also
is?
never heard of Carol. Not gonna lie.
I have heard of Carol. I'd like to see that at some point.
Yeah,
I have no idea what Blue Jasmine is.
Yeah.
What is that?
no,
Is
no
it a
idea.
TV show? Is it a movie?
No, it's a movie.
Very
It's got
strange.
a 7.3 on IMDb. It came out in 2013.
Again, the way I'm thinking of this is like, when she dies, we're not gonna say Blue Jasmine star Kate Blanchett. You know,
Yeah. It's true.
I think that's what should be in a person's top 4. Is what would be in their obituary.
Okay, this is an interesting one because it's probably the person out of all these people that's been in the least amount of things.
Okay.
And he's a very infamous guy, a real life mystery man.
Donald
Tommy
Trump.
Wiseau.
Oh, Tommy Wiseau. Okay. Tommy Wiseau, creator of The Room. Let me
Yes.
introduce you to the new Joker. Ah! Great video. Joker? No. I guess The Room is the most obvious thing.
Uh-huh.
There's no way that it's not gonna have The Room.
Yep.
Is he in The Disaster Artist at any
He
point?
is.
Yeah,
I
I
think in
think
a post-credit scene.
yeah, or like a small cameo or something.
Yeah.
I guess I would say The Disaster Artist, which is a movie I quite like.
It's a
I
good film.
I don't know how well received it is. I thought it was quite interesting.
I thought it was really good, actually.
I think it portrayed Tommy Wiseau quite well, although I don't know if was it James Franco that played him.
Yeah.
I don't think he went freak enough. I think he could have been a bit more freaky.
Sure.
What else? There's that one that's called like Best Friends or some shit like that, or like
Mhm.
Best Fiends or something.
Yeah, Best
Um,
Friends. And that's got a volume 1 and a volume 2.
Yeah, that's right. And he directed that. So I guess I would say Best FREs
Mm-hmm.
Volume
What
1.
one?
I think it's gonna be
Volume
one of
1?
them.
Volume 1?
I doubt like more people would have seen 2 than 1.
Sure.
I imagine most people watched the first one and said, "I'm not watching the second one." That's probably what happened.
Yeah.
Um, I don't think Big Shark's out yet, is it? Has Big Shark come out?
According to this, it was released in 2023.
I guess I'll say Big Shark.
Big Shark. Okay.
Which I would like to see.
You got 2 out of 4.
Really?
Um, So I don't know how fair this is. So he's known for The Room,
Mm-hmm.
The Disaster Artist,
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy Kimmel Live,
Oh, come on.
and the 75th Annual Golden Globe Awards.
Fuck off. First of all, what is he doing at the Golden Globe Awards? I hope he's not receiving anything.
Disaster Artist.
Oh, sure. Second of all, an appearance on Jimmy Kimmel is not... No, that doesn't count. He's not known for that.
One episode in 2017.
Now, see if this was Nathan Fielder. That would make sense. Because there's an
Yeah.
episode of Nathan For You where he spends a whole episode faking a really good anecdote to go on the Jimmy Kimmel show. And he has to stage everything so he can prove it actually happened. So that would make sense.
Yeah.
Not Tommy Wiseau. That's not fair. Was it that memorable? Was it
Oh,
a really
hi.
memorable appearance?
Oh, hi, Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh, hi, Jimmy. How was your sex life?
Oh, okay. The next one. David Tennant.
Oh, David Tennant. Okay. See, this is tricky because I was thinking about David Tennant recently, and I was trying to think about what I know him from that isn't
Mhm.
Doctor Who.
Mm-hmm.
So Doctor Who, like,
Mhm.
if Doctor Who's not on, there's something wrong with it.
Yep.
That's he like. Not only is he in Doctor Who, and not only is that his most well-known thing, he is the Doctor to a lot of people. A lot
Yeah,
of people would say
yeah.
he is the Doctor.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
And that's why he came back for his 60th anniversary episodes.
Yeah.
It's Doctor Who. I think Goblet of Fire would probably be on there.
Mm-hmm.
That would make sense. I think is it there's a 50-50 chance I'll get the title of this right. Is it
Okay.
Bad Omens?
Good
Or is it
Omens, I think.
Fuck.
Good Omens.
It was good or bad. I can't remember. Good Omens, then I'll say that because that's quite a big
Mhm.
thing, and he's pretty well known for that.
Yep.
And it looks like a pretty decent show. I might check it out.
I watched episode 1 and didn't really get into it, but I might need to give it
Sure.
another go.
Is he in Fright Night?
Yes.
I know. I kind of want to say Fright Night. I'll say
Okay.
Fright Night. Strange choice.
No.
I could also
You
see
got-
Des for some reason, or Broadchurch. Oh, can I change to Broadchurch?
Fergus.
Can I change
I
Fright
might
Night to Broadchurch, please?
But we locked in, Fergus.
Unlocked. That's unlocked. I'm fitting Broadchurch in.
Okay.
Now if Fright Night comes up, I'll be extra pissed. After taking steps to unlock it.
You're locking that in?
Yep. Okay, let's do it.
There's now no unlock option.
No unlocking. I won't unlock
And you, by doing that unlock, you went from a 2 out of 4 to a 1 out of 4.
Oh my god.
So it's Doctor Who,
Uh-huh.
Fright Night. Yep. Jessica Jones
Sure.
and DuckTales. He
Brilliant.
voices Scrooge McDuck in
I
DuckTales.
literally had no idea he'd done that. That's
And
cool though. That's cool
60
he'd done that.
episodes.
But I had no idea. Harry Potter's a bit surprising. He's not
Yeah.
major in it, but I think a lot of people remember him being that. I'm shocked about Good Omens. That's a big show.
Yeah, Good Omens is massive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a bit surprised with that too. I'm
I think a
surprised.
lot of people would just
Jessica-
recognize him in it. Not
surprised
even...
having Jessica Jones over Good Omens, personally.
Yeah, I know he's in that. But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Good Omens should have been there. Not fair.
Okay. The next one. A really, really big actor,
Mm-hmm.
according to IMDb, to being in 216 things.
Mm-hmm.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh, this is gonna be the toughest one. It's gonna be the toughest one of all. See, the problem here is that I think this might be the first big MCU actor we've encountered here.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a problem because not only is he in a couple MCU films, he's in like loads of them.
Yeah.
Nick Fury is in like everything,
Yep.
which is the first problem we're running into because they might not even be his most well-known ones.
Yeah. True.
I think first thing I'm going to say is Pulp Fiction
Yep.
because probably his most iconic role. Everyone recognizes him in that movie.
Uh huh.
I'd like to say Django because it's my favorite character that he plays,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think so.
Okay.
'Cause that didn't even come up for Quentin Tarantino. and that was a much smaller pool.
Yep.
I guess I'm gonna say a Marvel movie. I guess I'll say Avengers,
Okay. The first
the
one.
first one. Yeah,
Okay.
he is in Infinity War,
hmm
so that could be there. He's in
I will.
Captain Marvel.
I will say. I was just about to say it gets most screen time in Captain Marvel. If you want to go by
Yeah,
that.
because he's an actual main character. In
I'm
that
pretty
one.
sure that, and I think Winter Soldier's the second one he gets the most screen time in.
Sure. That
Um,
that seems about right. He's in Winter Soldier. He's in the end of First Avenger. He's in the end of Iron Man. Oh my
mhm.
god. Can you help me out? How many Marvel movies are here?
I can't tell you, Fergus.
Can you tell me if there's another Marvel movie to say?
I can't tell you,
Can you
Fergus.
tell me if there's one Marvel movie that I
I
could see?
can't,
Because that doesn't narrow it down very much.
I can't tell you, Fergus.
This is a nightmare. It could be Jurassic Park.
It could be Jurassic Park. You're correct.
It very well could be Jurassic Park. Could be Kill Bill Volume 2 randomly.
I'll say this. Oh right, I'll give you a bit of a help. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Don't see any more Marvel movies.
Okay. Okay, that helps. That helps. It could be a superhero movie still with The Incredibles.
Oh yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
He is in The Incredibles. And Incredibles 2, in fact. No, sorry, I said
Mhm.
Incredibles 2. Because for some reason they dropped the with the second one.
Yeah.
Weird. Don't know why
Strange.
they've done that.
Yeah, weird.
Don't like it when titles don't have a the where they should.
I've not seen
Um,
Incredibles 2 or the first one in ages, but I always remember this is going to be very controversial.
mm,
I always remember preferring the second one.
that's terrible. No.
I know. I've got to rewatch them.
Give him a rewatch and I think your mind will probably change on it.
Probably.
Because the first one has a good plot and a good villain. Which
The
are two
second one
things
is a
that the
good
second one doesn't
villain.
have. No. Dude,
What
Screenslaver
was it?
was
Yeah,
shit.
Screenslaver. I quite
I can't
like
even
that.
remember its name. And the twist was terrible and predictable and no.
Okay.
No
sure.
thanks.
Okay.
Anyway. Yeah, it could be Incredibles. Could be a host of Quentin Tarantino films.
Yes.
Oh, could be none of them. Could be something else. This is really tough. Could be like, I don't know, Miss Peregrine's Home for whatever. Oh no, he wasn't in that. He was in that.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't think he's in that.
He's in everything though.
Oh yeah, he's in a lot of things.
What was the movie I was thinking of that he's in? Where he has
He
like
could be-
glass
could-
eyes or like
Could be an Agent Argyle.
Oh, Agent Argyle. I mean I was thinking of was it Split? The M. Night Shyamalan one. Where he has
Oh,
like
Glass.
white eyes. Glass, that's the one.
Glass.
Not seen any of them films. Yeah, Glass is the one I was thinking of where he has white eyes or whatever.
Glass, and I'm pretty sure he's in Unbreakable as well. 'Cause
Unbreakable,
that's
that's
the
right.
first one, yeah.
Oh, I'll just say Incredibles. I'll just say
Okay.
Incredibles. I'm not confident, but yeah, go for it.
Okay.
That-
You've got one more to get.
Have I?
Yep, you've said
Well-
Pulp Fiction, Avengers, Incredibles,
Oh, okay. I guess I'll say Jurassic Park as well.
Jurassic Park.
Just as variety, but like he's not that memorable in Jurassic Park.
Okay, you got Fergus a 1 out of 4.
No dear. Yeah, this is always gonna be a tough one though.
So Pulp Fiction's number 1.
Mm-hmm.
The Hateful Eight is number 2.
Oh, okay.
Snakes on a Plane is number
yeah.
3. And Kingsman: The Secret Service is number 4.
Okay, you know what? I can see Kingsman. Actually, he's really good in Kingsman.
No Marvel movies, surprisingly enough.
That is shocking. Yeah,
Strange.
he's great in Kingsman.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
he's probably the best. Well, I'd say one of his best performances. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I think he's
sub
great
there.
in Kingsman.
I think Steven from Django is my favorite. But
Yeah.
what was the other one? Snakes on a Plane. He is
Yeah.
known for that line about like motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. It's an iconic bit. All right, I'll take that.
I'd say out of all them, Hateful Eight's the most surprising one to be. Fair.
Yeah, especially all the Tarantino films he's been in.
Yeah, I guess it's the one he's maybe in the most. He's like the lead of it.
Sure.
But yeah,
I feel like that's the least watched Tarantino film outside of maybe Death Proof. I don't feel like a lot of
Yeah.
people have seen Hateful Eight.
it's not a hugely popular one.
Yeah.
That and Jackie Brown too. I'd say.
And
are not like
he should be
hugely
known for
popular.
Jackie Brown. He's great in Jackie Brown.
Yeah, he's great in Jackie Brown. Okay, the next one is George Lucas.
Who?
George
No.
Lucas.
Okay.
Who?
I guess. How many Star Wars films has he directed? He done the first one.
He done the first one and he done the prequels. All
The
three
prequels. Yeah. The thing is, I guess it could be anything he's credited for. So he could be credited as producer, say, on Empire
Yes.
Strikes Back, for example,
Yes.
which is a tough call. And would that apply to Indiana Jones? 'Cause
Yeah.
Lucasfilm owns them. Phew, okay. I guess I'll say first Star Wars.
Okay. As
A
in,
New Hope,
A
if
New
you want
Hope.
to call it
Okay.
that. Revenge of the Sith, I think, as well. Out of all the prequels, that would be most likely. First of all,
Okay.
because it's the only good one, and secondly, because it's
Sure.
everyone's favorite one.
Sure.
I guess if he could be credited as like producer, I would say Empire Strikes Back.
Okay.
And I'll just say, was he a producer on Raiders of the Lost Ark? I don't know.
He was a writer on Raiders of the Lost Ark.
I'll say Raiders of the Lost Ark then. Sure, why not?
Okay. You got 2 out of 4.
Okay, I'll take it.
So it was the original Star Wars was number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2 is a film called THX 1138, which was his directorial debut.
Right.
Number 3 was American Graffiti.
That makes sense.
And
Yeah.
number 4 was Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, American Graffiti makes sense. I knew he'd done one before Star Wars that was quite well
Yep.
known. but I
THX
forgot his name.
1138 was the one before American Graffiti.
Yeah, which I don't think he's known for, really, is he?
Not really.
Realistically,
I've got the Blu-ray. I've been meaning to check it out for a while, because it's meant to be good. But
I'm not gonna
he's
lie,
not
this is the
known
first I'm
for it.
hearing of it.
It's meant to be
So-
really good, but it's not. He's not known for it.
Yeah.
Like it's not the first thing when someone says George Lucas that pops into my head.
No, absolutely
I
not.
have
No.
to say. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more to go.
7 more to go. Okay, let's do it. Let's breeze through 'em.
Okay, Alfred Hitchcock.
Alfred Hitchcock. Okay, I'm gonna say Psycho immediately. That feels a given. I think Rear Window has a
Yep.
good chance. I've seen a few Hitchcock films just from higher media back in high school.
I've seen Pooh, I've seen Psycho, and I've seen The Birds.
That was the next
Are
one I
the
was gonna say, The
two
Birds. I think
yeah.
The Birds has a chance because that is a very, very famous movie.
Okay,
And then last one, so I said Rear Window, Psycho, and
The
The
Birds.
Birds. I think the last one is probably gonna be North by Northwest, which
Okay.
was shown in my media class, but I was off that day. My favorite
Okay.
Hitchcock movie, by the way, is Rope, but I don't think I'll be on there.
Oh, okay. I've heard of Rope, but I
Rope's
don't know
brilliant.
much about it. What's that about?
It's about these two guys that kill their friend and put his body in a chest kind of thing,
Mhm.
and put that in the middle of a room, and then have a bunch of people over for a party with this guy's dead body in the middle of a room,
That's
and
actually
they
sounds
serve
pretty
food
good.
on top of it. Yeah, it's brilliant.
Is that a comedy?
Yeah, it's kind of a comedy. It's from like 1948. It's pretty funny.
Okay.
James Stewart's in it.
Oh, okay. I
Um,
might check that out then as my
it's-
next Hitchcock. movie.
Yeah, it's meant to be like a one take, even though there are points where you can tell where they cut because they zoom
Yeah.
into like someone's jacket or whatever.
Sure.
But it's still really cool.
Okay, you got 3 out of 4.
3 out of 4.
Well done, Fergus. So it's Psycho,
Mm-hmm.
North by Northwest,
Mm-hmm.
Vertigo,
Ah, very good. Sure.
and The Birds.
The Birds.
So the
okay.
one that wasn't there was Rear Window.
That's surprising. I think that's his highest rated film on Letterboxd.
Yeah, that makes sense to be fair.
I've actually
I've
not seen Vertigo
heard
yet.
things.
But
Yeah, I've
it's
heard
meant to be really
Vertigo
good.
is really good. Like all of these films on IMDb are like reviewed excellently. Like
Yeah.
8.5, 8.3, 8.3, and
Yeah.
7.6. Like all.
I'm
great.
not upset about that. Behind me, I've got a poster of like 100 films you should watch before you die or something like that, and Vertigo's
Yeah.
on there, so that kind of
Oh,
makes
okay.
sense.
Okay, Mr. Danny Boyle.
Danny Boyle. Oh, Danny Boyle. Trainspotting.
Yep.
Trainspotting's gotta be up there. Would I say T2? Trainspotting 2.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Would you say T2? Fergus?
Would I say T2? I don't know. I think I'll say 28 Days Later. He done that, didn't he?
Yep. Yes, he did.
28 Days Later. Which, by the way, no way to watch that movie right now. Because there's no, they're not producing, like, there's no way to buy a physical copy of it, like a DVD or Blu-ray. It's not in production. And it's not on any streaming services. Yeah, if you've got it, then
I've got it.
I'll have to come over to yours and watch.
I've got a double pack with that in weeks later as well.
Well, because we're making a new film, I feel like it'll probably get a re-release soon, hopefully.
Oh, defo.
Especially with the new one coming out. But there's definitely,
box set.
yeah, there's some kind of rights issue with it, so it's not
Oh,
on
is it?
American. Yeah,
That's annoying.
it was in cinemas recently, but I didn't get to see it sadly.
Oh, I've not seen it, but it's like one that I really want to watch. Like it's meant to be excellent.
Did he do 127 hours? Out of curiosity.
Yes, he did.
I think I'll say that. And then
Okay.
there's one that I'm thinking of that I can't remember, so I'm going to consult his Letterboxd.
Okay.
I've been really bad with typing today. I can't even. Danny Boyle. That's it.
Danny Boyle.
Oh yes, Slumdog Millionaire. I think I'll say
Oh, yeah.
Slumdog Millionaire. The one I was thinking of was Sunshine, but seeing Slumdog Millionaires.
Slumdog Millionaire won Best Picture.
Yes, it did. That's right. That's a movie I'd really like to see.
It's a good film. Quite low down in my what I've seen of Danny Boyle's stuff, but it's a good movie.
I think the only thing I've seen of him is literally just Trainspotting. Not even Trainspotting 2.
You not seen Trainspotting 2?
No, I've got a Blu-ray. But
You gotta watch it. It's solid. It's really good.
yeah, I just think his Trainspotting ends perfectly. I feel like
no, Trainspotting 2 is genuinely it's really good.
Yeah, I'd like to see it. I'm just kind of put off by the fact that Trainspotting ends in such a good place, but it doesn't feel like it needs a sequel.
Yeah, fair. So you got another 3 out of 4.
3 out of 4, I'll take it.
The one that's surprisingly not there is Trainspotting.
Really?
Yeah, so it's 127 hours, 28 days later, Slumdog Millionaire, and Shallow Grave.
Really?
Yeah.
That's surprising. I think
Very surprising.
Yeah, Trainspotting's easily his best known film, I would say. But weird.
Yeah, Shallow Grave is fantastic though. I would really recommend that.
Not really familiar with it. I've heard the name. But
I'd say that or 127 hours is my favorite. I think it used to be Shallow Grave, and then I saw 127 hours and that kind of went up.
Yeah, I'd be meaning to watch that as well.
Yeah, they're both excellent films. I actually like both of them more than Trainspotting. So
fair enough. Trainspotting's like the closest to being in my top 10 out of every film in existence. It's like 11.
That's fair.
Yeah.
It's a great film, to be fair.
Yeah.
Okay. Greta Gerwig.
Oh, Greg Gerwig. Now, also an actor. So
yes,
need to keep that in mind because could be Isle of Dogs potentially. That could come up. Frances Ha could come up. I'm just gonna say the 3 films she's directed. So Lady Bird, Little Women, and Barbie. Well, she's done 4, but nobody can remember the name of her first one.
Yeah, I can't even remember the name of it. That shows you that it's not there.
Yeah, yeah, that's not much of a spoiler.
Nights and Weekends, it's called.
Sure, I'd like to see it, but she was in a film called Baghead or something like that. No, Baghead was a film that came out this year, I think. Which is there another one called Bagheads or Bagheads? Maybe I know she wears a bag over her head. That's all I can tell you about it. So I'm thinking it's between Frances Ha and Isle of Dogs, and given that Isle of Dogs came out for Wes Anderson, I'll say Isle of Dogs.
Okay. So you got surprisingly a 2 out of 4. So that means not even all of our films that she's directed is in the top.
Okay.
So it's Barbie,
followed
by Lady Bird, followed by Frances Ha, followed by Mistress America.
Okay. Okay, let's unpack this for a moment. Not saying Frances Ha shouldn't be there because she's brilliant in that, and that's one of my favorite movies. So I'm glad that's there. I don't know if that's one she's most known for. The lack of Little Women is really strange. That was in that most fans list that we looked at. I think in the top 25 possibly.
Yeah.
That's really weird. That's not in there.
Yeah, and
How many Oscars
Mistress
is that nominated for?
Mistress America is there, which
Yeah,
is
so this is the
I've never
strangest
heard
part
of.
of all. Yeah, I mean, neither.
Yeah, I'm
What?
just looking at it now. Is that Noah Baumbach maybe?
Oh, okay. The writer of Madagascar 3, Europe's Most Wanted.
Yeah, it looks alright. It's got a 6.7 on IMDb.
6.7, and that's what she's meant to be known for.
Yeah, she is
That's
the
mental.
star, to be fair. Like, she's on, like, top billing.
Yeah, but like we've never even heard of this,
Yeah, true.
and we're
Um,
masters of cinema. We know everything.
Okay. Your next one, Fergus, is Meryl Streep.
Well, I was just thinking about this movie earlier on, so I'm gonna say Mamma Mia.
Mamma Mia.
Mamma Mia. Oh, this is a tough one. She's in a lot of stuff, and she's a good actress. Hot
Yeah.
take. She's pretty good.
A lot of
She's in
people,
the
I wouldn't say that's a hot take. A lot of people consider her one of the best
Yeah, I
actors.
was just joking.
Oh,
just a
okay.
little
I thought
joke.
you were being serious. I was like,
Nah.
bro, I googled like best actresses of all time, and it was like
Yeah, I mean she's
Meryl Streep.
won Oscars.
Yeah,
Pretty sure.
multiple.
She's in Adaptation. I could see that being up there. But
Okay.
I'm not gonna say it.
Okay.
So what? Be careful there. I think Sophie's Choice. I think Sophie's Choice will be there.
Uh-huh.
That seems like an IMDb type movie.
Sure.
Oh no, what else is Meryl Streep in? The Devil Wears Prada. I'm gonna say The Devil Wears Prada.
Which is a film that just got announced a sequel.
Yeah, that's right. I've not seen the first one. I really want to. Something's holding me back. I don't know why I haven't watched it.
I don't know if I like it. It may be one of those that I'm kind of put off by a bit, but I'll watch it and I'll really enjoy it.
I'll watch it just for Emily Blunt. She's great.
Is Anne Hathaway in it?
Anne Hathaway as well, yeah.
I love Anne Hathaway, man. Yeah. Anne Hathaway is. I'd watch anything with Anne Hathaway in
it. Anyway, moving on from.
No. Let's continue talking about Anne Hathaway.
No, I think we've had enough of that. Actually, if you want to talk about Anne Hathaway, you can pick her like top 4. I'm looking at Meryl Streep in Letterboxd. Hold on. Meryl Streep. Oh, she is in Fantastic Mr. Fox. There's a good show. The Deer Hunter as well. Deer Hunter, because that was
Deer Hunter.
Apparently, that came up for De Niro.
I shouldn't have said that because now you know it's not. But I didn't think she was acting that far back. Interesting. Yeah, she is. I've just scrolled all the way down on IMDb. Deer Hunter.
She's quite mature.
What age is she?
She's born in 1949.
That's crazy. I thought she was younger.
I'm gonna say Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Okay.
Okay, so what have I said so far?
You've said all 4. Mamma Mia,
Mia,
Sophie's Choice, The Devil Wears Prada, and Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Okay, I'll take them.
You got 2 out of 4.
Ooh, okay.
So it's Out of Africa, August Osage County.
Oh, Osage County.
Yes. Sophie's Choice, and The Devil Wears Prada.
Wait, what was that? What was that movie you said? Oh, August Osage County.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen a trailer for this before a movie. I don't remember what. It was during Brendan Day, I think.
Okay.
I think it was before Furry Vengeance, I'm pretty sure. It was on the Blu-ray. Yeah. That's a weird choice. No, not really.
Fair.
That's a weird choice. Sophie's Choice is what else do you say Fantastic Mr. Fox?
No, Devil Wears Prada.
Devil Wears Prada, okay. Fantastic Mr. Fox makes sense. I don't know how many people would associate her with that movie, even though she plays one of the main characters.
Yeah.
I'm surprised about Mamma Mia.
Out of Africa won 7 Oscars, so I get that being there.
That's mental for a Madagascar movie.
Shut up, man.
I'm shocked. She plays Mamma Mia.
She plays Mamma Mia.
I can't believe that.
Mamma Mia.
She is Mamma Mia.
I'd honestly think maybe even Mamma Mia 2.
Yeah. I was skeptical, but I thought that was an option, perhaps.
Yeah.
Little Women.
Yeah.
Kramer versus Kramer.
Yeah.
A series of unfortunate events. That's mental. And they chose August Osage County for that.
Okay. We have 3 more, Fergus.
Let's do it.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr. Another big
Oppenheimer.
Marvel guy.
Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer.
See, my gut feeling is because there's no Marvel movies for Samuel Jackson. I don't know how many there'd be for Robert Downey Jr.
I'll give you a clue. Guess Marvel movies.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because on the flip side of that, Samuel Jackson is in a lot of other movies. Robert Downey Jr. is not in as many
Yeah.
as Samuel Jackson.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna guess Avengers: Infinity War.
Okay.
I'm just gonna guess Marvel movies for next 3. I'm gonna guess Avengers: Endgame,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna guess Iron Man.
The first one.
Yeah, first one.
Okay. You got 2 out of 4.
Oh dear.
So it's Iron Man,
Mm-hmm.
Iron Man 3,
Okay.
Sherlock Holmes,
Mm-hmm.
and Avengers Endgame.
So no Oppenheimer, which he won Best Supporting Actor for the Oscars this year. Okay.
Yeah, that I was honestly expecting Oppenheimer.
Was it Endgame? You said
Endgame, yeah.
Endgame. Okay. Iron Man 3 is a bit strange. I don't think that's a movie a lot of people love. I
No.
think it's a decent film, but in the grand scheme of things, it's not even like top 3 MCU films that he's in. So
No, I prefer Iron Man 2, I think, over
I think
Iron Man 3.
I think I'd say prefer 3, but it's not by a huge amount.
Yeah, that's fair. I feel like Iron Man 2 is probably more popular
Yeah.
amongst fans.
Yeah.
But even
A lot
like
of people don't really like that one.
yeah, it's such a weird film to put there. Like put the
Mm.
first Avengers or Infinity War.
Yeah.
Or, like yeah,
It's weird.
just strange.
Spider-Man:
Um,
Homecoming.
Yeah, true. I keep forgetting he's in
Uh,
that.
Guy Ritchie Sherlock Holmes doesn't surprise me. I was thinking that.
Yeah.
I'm surprised a little bit that Tropic Thunder isn't there.
Oh yeah.
Although I guess I don't know.
Controversial.
Yeah, I don't know how well he'd want to be known for that.
I've not seen that. I kind of want to just because it's like infamous for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've never seen it.
I'd be curious. Yeah.
Okay, the next one, Stanley Kubrick.
I thought you were gonna say Stan Lee. I was gonna say this is gonna be a fucking nightmare.
Oh, I should have done Stanley. That would
Yeah,
be
would've been a good shout.
excellent. Hold on, I'm gonna check his IMDb right now.
Okay, can you
for
just
a
tell me
laugh.
his top 4?
Yeah, so Stanley, Doctor Strange,
What?
Black Panther,
Okay.
Spider-Man: Homecoming, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
That is a weird selection.
I would have put like the original Spider-Man or something. Like
Yeah.
Spider-Man, like yeah,
Doctor
That's-
Strange is peculiar.
yeah, he's
That-
number
that's-
1 as well.
Yeah, that's odd. I don't know why
Anyway,
that's there.
anyway, Stanley
Okay,
Kubrick. Stanley Kubrick.
Stanley Kubrick. I'm gonna say The Shining off the bat.
The Shining.
No, The Shining. I mean, put Shining, please.
Shining.
For
For goodness sake, Fergus, you have to say what you mean.
apologies. 2001.
2-1.
Is A Clockwork Orange gonna be there? I would think so. That's a pretty well-known film. Like, if
Clockwork
you
Orange.
haven't seen it, you would recognize Alex from it.
Yeah.
And then the final one, I'm not gonna lock it in yet. I'm just gonna consider these. So Eyes Wide
Okay.
Shut is what I'm
Mhm.
thinking. Barry Lyndon,
Mhm.
I think could be up there, and Paths of Glory. Those are the 3
Mhm.
I'm thinking,
Okay.
because I don't think Paths of Glory would be his most popular one, but I think one of his highest rated ones.
Sure.
I'm gonna say Barry Lyndon.
Okay. You got 3 out of 4.
See if Lolita's up there.
So it's 2001: A Space Odyssey,
Mm-hmm.
Barry Lyndon,
Mm-hmm.
A Clockwork Orange.
Hold on.
So there's no Shining.
Hold on a minute.
The last one is Full Metal Jacket.
Oh, makes sense, yeah. I don't know why I didn't consider Full Metal Jacket. That does make sense. But The Shining, hold on a minute.
Yeah,
That's
probably his
peculiar.
most popular movie.
Yeah, that's one of the most iconic movies of all time.
Yeah, I would say it's probably between that and 2001 as being like his most famous
Yeah,
film.
but
Clockwork
I
Orange
think
too.
even I could ask my friends that aren't into film who directed The Shining, and a lot of them would be able to say Stanley Kubrick.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
that's
definitely,
that's the film he's known for.
definitely. Okay, our final one, Fergus,
Final one.
is Mel Brooks.
Oh fuck. Mel Brooks. Okay, just so I'm not thinking of the wrong person. Mel Brooks, behind Spaceballs.
Yes, that's the man.
Spaceballs. Okay. Just so I'm not confusing with Mel Gibson. Okay. Blazing Saddles.
Yep.
Great film. I guess Spaceballs. I guess
Okay.
I would put Spaceballs up there. I don't love Spaceballs,
He,
to be
he
honest.
plays he plays President Scroob
Yeah, he does.
and yogurt.
Yogurt, yeah. I
Spaceballs.
thought Spaceballs was gonna be better than it was. I was a bit disappointed.
I
But
really like
there,
Spaceballs.
there's one scene that I really liked when the chest burster came out of John Hurt at the end and started singing "Hello, My Baby." I like that bit.
So good.
Because you could tell it was
There's
fake as well, and the way it like walks across the bar.
there's a really good sequence where they watch Spaceballs.
Yeah,
Rick Moranis' character, and he's like, "When is this happening? Now.
yeah,
What's happening then? It's happening now." And it's like
yeah. That's good.
such a good bit of dialogue.
I think
I like Spaceballs.
I think the bit that made me laugh the most was like the 5-minute shot at the start of just the spaceship. It goes
Yeah.
on forever. I thought that was the funniest bit.
There are some like there's a lot of dumb humor in it, which
Yeah.
I was surprised at because I feel like Blazing Saddles is quite an intelligent comedy.
Yeah,
And then like Spaceballs, you've got like Pizza the Hut
Pizza Hut. Yeah,
and stuff like that.
I
Which is
think
just sort of odd.
best part of Spaceballs is Rick Moranis. I think he's
Oh, 100%. I love Rick Moranis so much.
right. I'm looking up this man on Letterboxd. Let's see.
Okay.
Famous, of course, for appearing in Toy Story 4. That could be on there, to be fair.
hmm
I'm just gonna look at his films that he's directed. Young Frankenstein. I'll say that.
Okay.
Um, and then oh, he's a producer on Elephant Man. That's weird. I'm not gonna say the Elephant Man. I didn't know he was a producer on that. Speaking of producer, could be the producers, but
hmm
I won't say that yet either. Also produced The Fly. Weird. Uh, just looking at stuff he's acted in. He's in the Muppet movie, Hotel Transylvania, Toy Story 4, Robots. Oh, there's a lot to choose from here. I'll say Toy Story 4. Why not?
Toy Story 4.
I am.
Okay.
I think if it was going to be stuff he directed, I think Robin Hood Men in Tights would be up there.
Sure.
But I'll say
Okay.
Toy Story 4.
You got 2 out of 4.
Fucking hell.
It is Spaceballs,
Uh-huh.
The Producers,
Uh,
Blazing Saddles,
mm-hmm.
and History of the World Part 1.
Okay. Yeah, I did look at History of the World, but I was like, I don't really know what that is, so I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
it
not gonna
recently
say
got Part 2, I believe.
Yeah.
Absolutely flopped. It was on Hulu.
Oh dear. Yeah, I wasn't confident on that one. I'm not too familiar with the guy, but he's funny.
So Fergus, we end this with 0 points.
I won. Yes.
No,
It-
to be
it-
fair, it was a very tricky thing to do.
If
You've
we
done
play
well.
it like pointless, then I've done the best I possibly could.
Very true. Very true.
Yeah.
You've done very well, Fergus. I'm very
Thank you.
proud of you.
Thank you.
Very proud of you.
Yeah, it's. I don't know. Would you have gotten 4 out of 4 on any of them? Do you reckon?
Probably not.
Yeah, because
I mean, it's something you could test me on in the future if you fancy it.
that's true. That's very true. Yeah, so I'll keep that in mind.
Yep.
And I've still got the World Wipe Whiz machine. It's actually sitting next to me.
Oh,
So
it's-
there's that
it's-
to
it's-
consider.
It's getting closer.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, no, not really. But I'll keep it in mind. I've got to
Okay.
test you on your top 10 sometime. But yeah, no, them
Oh, yeah.
those top 4s were tricky.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Some of them were really irritating, like that Sylvester Stallone one.
Stallone and Johnny Depp as well.
Johnny
with
Depp,
3
yeah.
pirate films.
Yeah. And like August Osage County or whatever.
Yeah. Oh god.
That
But yeah.
Sylvester Stallone one, it's like if Arnold Schwarzenegger's one was like all Terminator movies and no mention of Predator.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
That's
kind of what it's like.
yeah, definitely. I wonder what Arnold Schwarzenegger's is.
Yeah, that's a good question. Maybe I could test you on that.
Oh yes. I
No,
would
look
look
it
it
up.
up.
It's fine. No, look it up, please. Thanks.
No, we better wrap up because we've been going for
Sure.
2 hours and 30.
Sure. Okay.
Um,
Well,
Well
guess
done,
for
Fergus.
thank you.
You've done very well.
Thank you. Well,
No
not
problem.
really. I got 0 on some of them.
It's all right. The ones you got 0 on, I probably would have got 0 on too. So if
Mhm.
that makes you feel any better.
Yeah, Danny Trejo.
Yeah, Danny Trejo. That was a tough
Yeah.
one. And
Yeah.
Stephen King with his
Yeah.
Maximum Overdrive
Fucking
and
Maximum Overdrive.
what was that TV
Kingdom
show? Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess I'll tease what's coming next week.
Ooh.
I don't know. Um,
Oh,
I
okay.
don't really
Sure.
know. I'll think about it. I'll give it some thought. I'll get back to you.
Okay.
But I guess that's it for today. Thanks for testing my knowledge, Jack.
No problemo, Fergus. Do you want to do a little outro for us?
Why don't you take it? I introed.
Okay.
You can outro.
Okay. Thank you everyone for watching and listening to Fergus absolutely fail this
Hey!
IMDb challenge.
Wait a minute. Hey, you said I didn't do too bad.
Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, all that jazz,
What the
and we'll
hell?
see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.
Bye.